I love it. I love it.
Late.
The name's banned. James banned. And sadly, you've been banned for lack of tips, Injured Cold. We're live, by the way, just so you don't say anything rude or...
I just sent you MC Hammer.
Oh, let's go. Oh.
Dude, this song is so good. Big ups, fucking Brian and Ghost Hunter for the multiple months.
Enjoy your brainworms, everybody.
Please.
Well, please. Welcome.
Please.
Welcome, everyone. It is Saturday, February the 3rd, 2024.
And Snood does not recall the song Too Legit to Quit.
I just haven't heard it in some time. It's not that I don't recall it. And I can't even click on it through Discord because it says here, the video contains content from UMG, which is blocked it from display on this website or application.
Oh my god. Here, let me get you another one.
I'm just joking. I'm just going to click through it.
My Canada!
It's because it's Discord. What's the point of that, by the way? Why?
I don't know.
Why does YouTube, like, I guess it's like because they won't click through to the website, but like...
It's like the hardware acceleration thing. Like I can't stream my shows for my friends. Okay, I'm just gonna go check this setting and fix it. Like that's stupid. Hey, big ups to Pasta Maker.
Big ups.
4 months.
Big ups.
Yeah.
I think that's something that is set by like the rights holders. It's like you have to go to YouTube to watch this video because I have to get the ad revenue, or else.
No, I don't.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
I will actively do as much as I possibly can to not do the thing that they're trying to make me do. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you mean. You're maliciously not complying. You're doing the Cobra thing of just like being obstinate because he has that brain thing, right? Where he's intentionally obstinate.
He has oppositional defiance disorder, which is usually for children.
That's such a cool thing.
That turns into antisocial personality disorder a lot of times.
Yes.
I just want to annoy YouTube. Like, you have enough of my money.
Yeah.
Let me just watch this fucking video.
Please.
Please.
Good evening, Dare Bear. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good day. Bonne nuit.
DSP has that. Bonne nuit.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bonjour.
Chicky Chang Wang.
Charlie Chang Chuka Chuka Cha.
Yes, that's how they say it in Singapore.
Mm-hmm. So I sent you a couple of very short clips that I took of myself yesterday, actually.
Whoa.
Some funny stuff happened to me.
You hear that, folks? I got the live Injured Cold footage, and you're all seething right now.
I did some Twitch streaming.
Were we supposed to have ALT Insider on the show today?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think so.
Beam gives me the feeling of opening Christmas presents in the morning and drinking hot chocolate. Big ups to everyone here at time. Detractor Beam.
Big ups to everyone. Big ups, Swaggy.
Yes.
Swaggy was there during the streams when I got the piss scared out of me. So that
there you go. This would be a fun little review for Swaggy then.
Yeah.
And big ups to Paradox. I see the red chat in there, and those better be. Wait, hold on. I'm seeing a weird currency symbol here.
That's a lot of Argentinian pesos.
That's not United States dollars right there. Again, that's a foreign style. That's a foreign style dono.
We only take popcorn.
Get him out of here.
Pesos.
Thank you. We only take popcorn. I'm sick of the pesos, actually. I can't get shit with those. But
what is happening? Thank you, Dare Bear. Thank you, Paradox.
Enjoy your brainworm. But having said that, Paradox, thank you so much for this 99 Great British pound sterling. 99.
Oi, shrimp on the bar.
99. In Australia, like when they say prices, you say $14.99, right?
Yeah.
But in Australia they say $14.99.
Yeah, it's like
you need to know.
I've heard that before.
You need to know that it's because it's all faces here. That's why people are getting confused.
Oh, that's why.
Get him out of here. Yeah.
He was on Thursday. You know, he's not here today. You're stuck with us.
Beat it, old man. Back to bed, Grandpa.
yeah. Go to bed. You need your nap.
You want some Metamucil too? Okay. Welcome.
Got him.
Good morning. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How are you today, Andrew?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
I had a lot of fun last night. I got to see which games worked on my fucking potato.
Big ups, my boyfriends. Hot.
Big ups.
Hot.
Big ups. European style boyfriend. Big ups.
Big ups. Thank you very much, Paradox, as always. Long time friend of the show. Good morning, Durag Danny.
Was that a mole man?
What'd you say you were doing last night, Injured Cole? Having some fun?
I was streaming. I was doing test streams to see, because there's so much I want to play, so much scary, good stuff. But I don't know if it'll. But I don't know if it'll look good. Not choppy when I run it. So this one.
So this should be a good indication. This should be a good indication of how things are starting out here.
When I get really scared, I gasp very audibly and I cover my face. We can't hear it, Snood.
It's quiet. There's nothing.
Something air. What the fuck? Something air.
Your audio's too low.
Shut up. No, go back. You missed so much of it.
It's just I can't go back. It's a short.
Oh
first
my god,
of all.
it's so quiet. The sound drop started, and then I got jump scared. It was amazing. That's me, bitch.
Hold on. This is already. Why is your audio so low on your stream?
The music is like stepping. There we go. Whew. Oh my god, something air. What the fuck? Why am I wearing a towel? It's a blanket. Shut up.
Yeah,
it's cold.
you look like you're getting ready for rabbinical school here. Actually,
I keep my room freezing. Okay, shut up.
Injured cold.
Exactly.
Right.
So I was playing Fears to Fathom, Ironbark Lookout. This guy, I'm not really sure what his deal in the game is, but he scares the pants off you.
So I'd just like to point out that this was not a monster. This is not an extraterrestrial being of some kind. This is just you're just scared of a guy.
Okay, I'll say this. In each Fears to Fathom game, there's no monster. It's humans. Because they're all like actual stories that have happened to people.
So are you more or less scared of the music or of the guy? Like,
it's just the startling, like, oh my god, I didn't expect you to be there.
Ah! Oh, okay. Does that happen to you at home a lot?
Yes.
People coming around the corners and you just squawking them. Okay, here's another one. Let's see.
This one's special though. This is called the Voidness.
It looks pretty special right here.
Yeah, I tried the demo. It was nothing like this. It ended up being way more scary than I thought. So, yay.
Let's see.
Yeah, he made me ink. I knew something was coming, but... It was so scary! And it's not even like you can't see me. It's just a reflex. And then I shut all the doors behind me so I couldn't get out. So I just fucked myself hard.
You just walked into the wall and...
No, it was a door. I walked behind the door and I got stuck.
Ah, yes.
And
Classic.
it was so hard. It was
money.
Like out of nowhere, just boom.
You look terrified.
£99.99 is 105,000 Argentina pesos, which at 699 membership is 150 membersipes.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Derek.
That's pretty good. Thank you, Derek. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But now we know. So now we can get that many Argentinian memberships, and we'll start really going nuts on them. Let's watch this again one more time.
Yeah, this game scared the piss out of me, but it's so good.
So again, it's just a loud sound, right?
And an entity that I'm not sure what it was. See, I shut the door.
Door
I
stuck?
shut the fucking door.
Door
like an
stuck?
Idiot. I didn't want something following me. I didn't consider I wouldn't be able to get through. Streamer, get stuck behind door.
Door stuck. I beg you, please.
See, I was like sneaking through a facility where everything went wrong, and then it was quiet, it was creepy, and then boom! Shit your pants.
You do look like you've sort of run a marathon just here. That you look like you got very scared. Now
it was so much happening all at once that I had no idea. It was just like, what the fuck?
Now are there any bathrooms for you to hide in this, or any closets or anything like that? Oh, see, that's really scary.
You can hide under desks, but that's not guaranteed.
Oh, okay. That's a very scary situation, I'll tell you that.
I can pick up your microphone too.
Huh? Well, let's speaking of freaking out during a video game.
Neither of us watched The Guy yesterday because we did other stuff. I had fun yesterday. Did you?
It's so laggy
I did have fun. Let me tell you that.
What'd you do?
Oh
wait.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, nothing that important. But
long.
Rest assured.
Extra long.
Rest assured, it was a good time. I went to the hardware store this morning, actually.
Is that what they call it now?
Yeah, I got something long and hard and made of wood. And I gave it to someone else later.
Yes, I am into horror stuff. I love it. Anyway, keep talking about your wood.
Well, I bought some plywood because I'm gonna put it underneath my mattress because I guess I've gotten too fat and the weight of myself on top of the mattress I cannot sleep. I cannot
I
eat.
weigh less than 120 pounds, and my mattress, it does the same shit. It's not just you.
I hate it. So I bought some plywood because I have that shitty kind of like that kind of bed that just has like the slats for supporting the.
I hate that.
It's the worst.
Are you?
Yeah, the hard dick store. That's what it is.
I'm the supplier for the region actually. So they called me in. They needed a resupply.
I needed some hard dick opinions.
Yeah, I'm consulting for the hard dick store. I'm bringing their business back from the brink.
How do I scare so easy? I don't know. I think it takes more effort to put together like a good horror game, like a story, and make it work.
She's a girl, and ladies cannot see scary stuff. They get scared.
I throw myself into the scares though. I'm like, give it to me. Also,
whoa,
I'm gonna shrivel up and die.
Now that's
not like that. Not like that. Oh my god.
Enjoy your brainworms.
Summon meth bear.
Yeah, enjoy your brainworms. Recent person to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was here. I'm gonna go back a little bit and see.
You do that.
It's really rude.
You do that. You do that.
Gray Deek.
Yay! Thank you very much,
Speaking
Gray
of dicks.
Whoa.
What?
Speaking of dicks, it's Dark Side Phil.
It's really fucking quiet.
I've turned it to its medium volume so that you and I can have a conversation like normal people and not have to, not have to be interrupted. But
I want to hear it scream.
Well, that's what I'm bringing it up now.
Thank you, buddy.
Guys, this is full 5-bar connection and it's laggy as dirt.
Extra long.
I can't even see the match consistently.
No, I like scary stuff. I don't know. Maybe it takes more effort.
Yeah.
Scary, sad.
I can't even.
Those are my jams.
Scary and sad. What about you're so scared that? How about you're so sad that you're scared? That's a good one.
This guy is fucking trash. And he hits you every time
yes. Dishonored. The first game made me cry.
Oh, there you go. Were you scared by that?
Cool. I was scared by how beautiful it was.
It's so laggy right now. What the fuck, dude?
It's so beautiful.
I don't.
Should have sent a poet.
It's so laggy. I can't.
Is it laggy?
It's skipping frames all over.
It's not. That's something he does so often. There's this laggy, bitch. No, look at my stream. That's laggy.
So down here,
this is not.
Down here it says delay frames 0f, rollback frames 2 frames. So a frame is a 60th of a second. I don't know if I'd be able to notice that, to be honest with you.
No. You can't. Like, I know that
Trappist.
some people can't. Hi, Trappist. I know some people can sort of be like, oh, look, oh, there it was. But, no.
I really don't think it's this big of that big of a problem, to be honest with you.
No. 100 Cold Stream is entertaining, especially spamming the sound bites.
Yeah, I bet.
I got some good ones, dude. I put another command in there that is like your cartoon picture that just bounces around. So that'll be a special treat.
Do you have
later.
a thing that when someone comes into your stream, it makes the sound go off? Like
no, I don't, because that annoys me a little bit.
Yeah, okay. It can get a little bit loud.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Rydrake. Tell him.
Looking at you, Marked One. Sorry.
Look at this nonsense.
Does he have something for you when you come into his stream?
No.
It was so loud.
What? Something for everyone else.
Wow. Oh, so now I see why you're upset.
You fucking suck, dude.
No, it's actually just
absolutely god awful.
Annoying.
And the fucking frames are dropping like
but
crazy. You can't do anything.
You live with it. That's Twitch. That's Twitch for you.
It's Twitch.
You want to see some
nonsense.
Morgan's annoyed by my sound drops, but I fucking love them.
Why does it claim it's a good
Morgan.
connection? It says that was a 5-bar connection when I accepted.
I get it.
Did that look like a 5-bar connection to you? How
it did look like a 5-bar connection.
That was insane.
You dum-dum.
I don't know what the difference between a 5-bar connection and a 4-bar connection would be, to be honest with you.
I'm on a 5-bar connection right now, dude.
I'm on a 6-star Golden Hogan connection.
Whoa! I'm using the 5G that I got injected into my veins.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
He knows
Dwight's here.
He knows Dwight Race.
Hello.
That's what I did.
Okay, all right. I was watching one of my friends
Look at this.
play against this bear. It's the fucking funniest when you have like a grappling character, like smack the shit out of these bears. It's just funny.
His name is Kuma.
Kuma, he's a Coomer.
And he does like breakdancing moves, doesn't he?
I think so. If you have King go against Kuma, it's very funny.
Yeah. A lot of animals in this game. There's another one's a panda, I think.
What the fuck? Right in the middle of my combo.
Derek Bear, yes.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
So is this a bear who like learned to fight, or is he someone who turned into a bear, or like?
That's a really good question, Snood. I would like to know that.
Because he's very comfortable on his back feet.
Well, that was complete lack of
Bears
character.
can stand up.
They
like
do,
that.
and they do walk around on the back feet a little bit, but.
This seems a little excessive for a nature, a bear in nature.
It is just a bear, is what I'm being told.
Just
in the
a
chat.
bear? What the fuck?
Big up Shybot. Thank you for that, Shybot.
Oh my god, Mesa.
Alien hiding on the stage, and occasionally the flying saucer will come and abduct the alpaca. Oh fuck yeah!
I can't get up.
That's fun.
He has these
An alien
on
game
the
called
ground. I can't get up.
Kushevka. I need to play.
Khrushchev-
It's a mess.
Khrushchevka?
Here, I'm probably saying it wrong.
I'm sure you're saying it right.
No.
You know how those things are supposed to sound. You're good.
It's oh fuck. Kushevka. Kujlevka. Aliens.
Oh, that's the name of the aliens in the game.
I'm pressing heat. It's still
I
not coming
think
out.
it's just Russian.
I see.
Yeah.
Not really. This is rough. Before I could talk a little bit about Street Fighter 6 because I was playing it, but I don't know the first thing about Tekken.
I think it carries over. Just pretend.
You think so?
Okay,
he's
just
crossing him up. He's doing high-low mix-ups.
Just pretend that that's Cammy.
What is going on?
Right there, and then that is
Wow, that
fucking
move came out so
Guile
late.
or
I
some
was
shit.
kidding, and then when he did super, I blocked
Okay, that's
him.
funny.
I
Look
love
at
that fish.
That's
I
hilarious.
saw that the other night, and
Damn that.
I love that.
Have you seen when there's like a anime girl? Her name's Elisa or Elisa or something like that, and she's a robot Valkyrie chainsaw arm person.
I have not seen that. I
His
have to
moves
talk
are
alone.
fucking fast and instant
Oh
straight.
no!
I think what I
Somebody.
should do is counter them.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Saturdays
I
are
have
my
to counter
day,
them, 'cause I'm
okay?
not
Yeah.
fast enough to punish them.
Ah.
You keep
I don't
doing
give a
it
shit
over
if
and
it was
over.
your birthday
She's
yesterday.
great,
Oh, happy
don't get me
birthday,
wrong,
Papa
but
Colt.
speed she doesn't have. She does not have
Yeah,
speed.
it was his birthday.
So because of that, he just
yesterday,
kept
yeah.
Papa Colt's birthday's on
uppercut.
Groundhog
Stop
Day,
it. What
huh?
I should have done was this.
Yes.
That's a
I
rough
just
one.
countered the uppercut, 'cause he was
I
just
mean, we
spamming
used to
it at
watch
that point.
Groundhog Day every single year.
Really? That's the
Which
as the
I
birthday
actually
present.
enjoyed.
The birthday present for your dad.
Yeah.
Get to watch this old Bill Murray movie.
I wasn't doing that.
I love that movie.
Why
It's a
not?
great movie.
I tried,
It's a
probably
classic.
tried to-
Jelly, jam,
I'm
or
forgetting so many
preserves.
moves in the middle of
I
matches
like
because
jam.
There's so many
Okay.
moves to think
I like
about
jam,
in this
yeah.
game. It's crazy.
I'm a jelly
What
guy
do you
myself. I like jelly.
I like jelly too.
Yeah. I gotta have the
I had
animal.
a
I gotta have the
fun-
animal sinews in my breakfast. I gotta have the hooves. They make like gelatin out of hooves and stuff, right?
Oh my
My
god.
mom and I were talking about that on our way back from skiing.
Oh really?
Ugh.
What? Oh, like that grosses you out?
Yeah, because like we were talking about eating every part of an animal,
Ah yes.
and it's
I don't know
gross
any arenas
to me
attacks, so they're
because
all coming out
I am
fast. I don't know what
privileged.
to do to them. They're so fast.
I mean,
I don't have to use
I'm
every
probably
part
not
of an
gonna be
animal.
eating the intestines of the animal, but like,
Oh, that's why.
why?
We went to this place, a Mexican place last night, and they tried to give us tripe.
I couldn't get out of it.
Oh
I
my
tried.
god. You could get some good tripe in a bowl of pho, though. Sometimes that's good. New Ghostbusters movie coming out? I don't know. I haven't
Yep,
heard anything
there
about
is.
it. Is that
Yep.
is that going to be like the no? That's the Frozen Winter Ghostbusters. Some weird shit, right?
I don't know what happened. I tried
Continuing
my
the
Deep
Frozen
Smash, it got
Empire.
is it
interrupted.
continuing
Didn't
the
work.
the new one with the kids and not
Yeah.
the Lady Ghostbusters?
Wow, I sidestepped
See.
and blocked.
What happened to Lady Ghostbusters?
Yes, and then I see Bill Murray.
Where's
never
Lady
pressed the
Ghost?
button.
What happened to Lady Ghostbusters? I thought we were starting a whole new thing with them. No?
They should never have existed.
Huh?
Oh fuck.
I don't know her hit string, so she has a 4 to 5 hit string, and I always get
Paul
hit by the
Rudd,
end
Bill
of it.
Murray. Finn
And I don't know the
Wolfhard.
hit string.
Why do you have to know like hit strings? You know what I'm saying? Like, can't, like,
You don't have to. Like, if he beats your ass, then
God,
he
the
fucking
sidestep-
beats your ass. Though. Like, what's the problem?
and the way to learn hit streams, like getting hit, and the way to learn moves and shit is by
That's it.
getting your ass handed to you and being like, "Oh, I'm not gonna let that happen again." Fuck, that was
Yeah.
embarrassing, right?
Second kick didn't
Being
come out.
humiliated is a really
Damn it.
good way
If I
to
could have
learn.
grounded it there, it
Absolutely,
would've
Shame is a great teacher.
Yeah.
And-
You keep
been.
that
Crunchy
weight
corn, yum.
Yeah.
away from you for the rest of your life, and then boom, you learned.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do to that.
I don't know what to do to that.
I don't know how to block any of it.
it's the
You
same
need
way
to
that you
learn.
block everything else. You hold back.
Don't they have like training and stuff that
Yes.
you just
I
don't
tried to
do?
do
There's tutorials. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
You're wrong, Snood. The correct way to learn is stomping on noobs that don't know how to play.
Oh yeah, right. That way you can be like, "Oh, I did pretty good." Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, landed ranged.
Big
Hello
ups.
there.
He popped into our Discord recently.
I saw
Whoa,
that.
I
Welcome,
couldn't do anything.
welcome.
Yeah. I saw you wave at him.
You know it.
I couldn't do anything after his heat smash that I blocked.
Yeah,
I
local
couldn't move.
detractor celebrity.
I was
We're gonna make
frozen
you really
and couldn't
uncomfortable.
punish it. You know,
No,
that's a
we're going to
guaranteed
welcome
punish.
him and
I-
make him
the
feel like
game
part
Welcome.
of the
So I
good
couldn't do anything.
good gang.
Spamming that
No
shit.
spicy.
That should have been a giant
No
punish.
spicy.
God damn it. That
To the grind.
That should have been a full combo punish.
I wonder if those NPC TikTokers are still going on, and like,
You know what I want to know too.
and maybe like they've kind of like run out of audience, so they're just doing it to nothing.
Wow.
They've just said like every single type of food there is. They have nothing else to talk about.
No one's interested in it anymore, so they're just standing there. Well, sadly, Len, this is not the cool kids table either. That's in another room. They don't let us in that room.
Nothing I can do. That dash punch
No.
overhand.
We
This
get.
is-
I don't get to
this is
eat.
the room.
I don't get to eat in the cafeteria.
Fast as fuck.
No, this
And
is
you
the
can
room
just
they're
go
okay
like
with
crazy in the middle
staining.
of anything to interrupt my shit.
I mean, I guess we get to be messy, so that's
He did
good.
it again.
Still, you're still welcome.
Literally, he just fucking
very
mashes
welcome.
that he smash over and
Meow.
over.
Yeah, this
That's
is more. I think of this more like the
bullshit.
shorter
It
bus that they
instantly
give to some of the
recovers.
cool
It
kids at
instantly
school.
combos,
So
and
it's-
it's
yeah.
instantly safe. You can't
You know how you
punish
used to fight
Why
for the
did they
back
give him
of the
one of
bus?
these
You don't
benefits
have
for
to.
all
When,
of
you don't
the
have to when
game?
the bus is half
You
as
could
big,
just fucking
right?
Spam the fuck out of that shit, right? What the fuck, man?
Absolutely.
Like literally, he was only doing punch, punch, low kick, and then heat smash. Punch, punch, low kick, heat smash.
Really is a homecoming.
And then they blink fucking
Welcome,
me.
brother.
Nice. Eating in the library is top tier. The
That
computers.
sounds actually much nicer.
The computers are there. It's quiet.
I used to eat
God.
in the cafeteria with my friends, and they would like snort stuff like pixie sticks and like
What?
throw up, and it was disgusting. I hated it.
What kind of people are you hanging around with?
You dumb ones.
How many pixie sticks did you snort in your gold?
I didn't do any. I just did drugs.
Oh,
Not,
okay.
like,
I did real
didn't
I did
snort
real
any.
drugs.
I did real drugs.
Yeah,
Crouch moves,
badass.
I don't know what they are because I don't really fight Junes that often.
Snort like pixie sticks.
And for
dumb
some odd
fucking
reason,
shit.
on
I
fight,
couldn't
I do
understand it.
exactly
Well,
the
that's
same
just-
thing he
Library
does.
sounds better.
Yeah.
Bombs, two punches together, curse hits me. But we did the same time.
I love how
It should clash or
restrained
something.
you're having
No,
to
I
make
just
your
hit
voice now.
Oh,
You got in trouble.
I hate it. I didn't get in trouble. I'm keeping my voice down.
Bob.
I never
t-
did crack.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
we gotta give you the we gotta get you the isolating sound booth for you to sit in.
It's so
What?
small.
She wasn't even attacking.
That's why it's
towards
I
funny.
me.
hate it. I need to like get a bunch of comforters and make my own.
Yeah, like a little tent.
Yeah.
Put it under your computer.
What
That'd
the
be cool.
fuck? It didn't come
Yeah.
out. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Don't.
It moved, didn't come out.
I bet
Some
you.
pixie sticks.
You know, I bet you actually, if you had some spare blankets and comforters around, if you like hung them up
Oh,
on
I
your,
have a fuck ton.
if you hung them up on your walls, I bet you that might help a little bit.
Oh my god, I can make like a blanket
No!
castle.
No, I mean
No,
like
break it.
soundproofing
Oh my
out of
God, I'm
blankets.
dead.
That's
I
kind
know,
of
but I'm gonna
Ground
make it even better.
okay.
What was
You're just gonna
that?
make a fort.
She had
You're
a
just
throw
gonna.
that caused a ground bounce. I don't even
My
know how
dad
to do
does
that.
the like
Is that a special throw?
quilts on the walls, but
Yeah, it's
He
smart.
shoot me with
Cozy
the
in
mix
here.
of throw, and it did ground bounce.
I thought it was
and
just would be injured
Yeah.
cold.
If it didn't ground bounce, I still had some
But
help in
Turn the
back.
heat.
I
Just
keep
turn
it
the heat
cold
up
in
a
That
here.
little.
sucked ass.
no, we don't have central heat.
Ah, yes. Just had the wood fireplace, huh?
Yep.
I sidestepped.
We have to get a new one soon.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody in pain now. It makes these like groaning sounds like.
Oh, that's awful.
It scared me a few times.
And you're positive that's not just your parents, like explaining that it's explaining it away as the it's the furnace. Don't worry about that, honey. Just go back to your room.
Nope.
Oh, my
I'm sure.
God.
I'm sure. It's okay.
Yeah,
So
I tried to do
cold.
heat smash,
The wood burning
nothing. I don't know
stuff.
what she was doing.
Yes.
I pressed the heat smash button.
Why is there an old man at the furnace? Well,
Wow, look at that range.
Humans-
fill in the blank.
Humans make for
Half
great
speed low kick into launcher.
tallow,
taste good.
candle tallow. You know,
Tallow.
They burn.
I mean-
You burn right up.
Launcher.
Well, you don't burn
That's
right up.
crazy
That's why they used to think that spontaneous human
Completely
combustion
getting
was a
output
thing,
by
because they
complete
couldn't
lack
just
of character
explain
writers.
why
I don't know
someone
if
would
this guy
like
can do it all.
ignite and burn
He's
up
just doing these
as
mix-ups
like
I've never
What
seen
the
before.
fuck?
intensely
It's
as
like
they
as a
do,
throw.
like just from
You
you
gotta
know.
wonder.
But it actually is
Combo,
just
which
because
is kinda unheard
there's so
of
much
in Tekken,
fat
like that
and
never happened.
stuff in your body that like
Hmm.
you're like an oil lamp.
I gotta
So
wonder about people.
slow burn. Yeah, don't fall asleep with a lit cigarette, folks. That's
Don't do that.
That's bad news. That's tough. It would be pretty cool to like if you were the first one to die that way and they just thought that they discovered this thing that they couldn't figure out
You
before.
became a
Like,
saint.
people just spontaneously combust. Like you can just burst into flames at a
Again,
moment's
I was in
notice.
the room and he just happened to
Snooze the bright.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Like you're
What
just
the
a saint
fuck?
now because
I'm
you
trying to get up.
just
Another
lit
launcher.
yourself on fire
He
and died.
made $71 last night. Look at that.
That's it.
Big ups, Lisa Lou.
That's all because of Lisa Lou.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
I can't hit this guy. I literally cannot hit him.
I was fucking up so bad in some of my games
Oh, yeah?
last night. I had to like save scum, and
I can't hit this guy
people
at
in
all.
chat were like, "Your move didn't come out." But dude, I was having so much fun just watching this. He's miserable.
No!
I was having a blast last night.
He can do strike,
This
strike,
bitch.
sweeping low kick in the
He's
combo.
just lying
I
about his
can't do
moods
that.
too. Like, who does that?
What do you mean lying about his moods?
He's lying about his moods. Like,
Can't interrupt anything he
feel a
does in
certain
close
way.
range. All his
Get it
close
out.
range moves are
Change
better
it.
than mine. Every one.
I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I'm not talking shit about these guys. I'm not mad at them. I'm just
Okay.
screaming at them. No.
Is he like being personally insulting in Tekken? Like, does he?
Yeah.
He says people are fucking
You have
stupid.
ears, sir.
Yeah, but
Again,
he's bitching about
all
other
his close
stuff.
range moves are mix-ups and better than
He's
mine. I
being
can't stop
really
him at close
insulting when
range.
he's like mash, jab, like pattern play. That is an insult to me. Like how I see it.
Oh, I see. You're
Because-
saying like, he's calling his opponent like a masher and a
Yeah.
scrub, huh? Okay.
Like you shouldn't. Like that was mine. That was
Yep,
my
I don't have
win.
enough health to
Like
absorb it.
you don't have anything on me.
I
That's
cannot
calling
beat him
someone
in
a
close
scrub.
range.
That
and
was
calling them, like,
mine!
shitty.
Keep him
That's my
away.
favorite.
That's
That was
it. I
mine.
can't stop it.
It's an
All
insult,
of his
yeah.
moves are faster than mine, and stuff. All
Almost
of my stuff.
exclusively
I don't
occurs
have
elderly
fast
with
close range
physical
moves.
disabilities that require shit like walk.
So he can just keep
What?
doing jab, low kick.
Why?
Sweep kick, low kick from mid screen into launcher. He's got like
And,
3
like,
or 4
if
moves.
you think that you're
outplay
picking
her
low
from
tier
that
characters,
range.
choose someone else, bitch.
No way. No. How am I supposed to complain about these
Again,
guys
dude,
being
this
so much better than me if I don't
Literally,
have
this guy just hit
an
throw.
easy excuse?
Like,
That's
he would barely do
literally the
anything, just
reason.
throw,
Yeah.
non-stop. Jeez.
I need something.
I don't. Invisible mute. I'm sure there are a
What?
few
I was
like
doing
unexplained
my
cases
backflip
of
through
spontaneous
the backflip.
combustion, but I don't
I
think
can't
they
do it.
actually
Everything he does counter hits me.
like they're just unexplained because the circumstances are too hard
to
to
think
know.
about.
Yeah, it is fun to know.
I can't
However,
stop
there are things
Like
like
glitches in the Matrix too.
you can't let
I can't
hay
stop
be
I don't know how
like
to break
damp
those throws,
and
so I
leave it
can't
in a
stop the
barn,
throws.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll actually like generate. There's something about like the way that it decays or something like that, or it like
Yeah.
something about it, but it actually generates like a ton of heat in the center.
the
You actually
fuck,
can
get
start a fire from having a wet
do.
bale of hay.
Yo,
Crazy.
yo, I'm
do.
getting up
And it
and
gets
he's
real
throw
moldy.
mashing.
Ah, yes.
See,
Fire
he's
mold.
being toxic here.
Oh, it's
like,
because
insulting
guy's
me.
playing
Block!
king.
Why didn't it block? Are you kidding?
I love that he's looking at his crotch.
What?
Like,
can't
huh?
block. I can't block.
What are you
Hey,
even
boo.
looking
I
at?
was ready after that
oh my
elbow.
God,
I was
look
gonna
at
do-
I love how he has to
Block!
look.
What?
Why do you have to
What?
look? Huh? Is my controller still here? What? Like, he looks like he's taken his hand off the controller before he's even started complaining.
It's because he's got an erection for the first time in 6 years.
Ah,
And he's
yes.
like, what?
Ah, yes.
What is this?
Okay. See, I'm trying to figure out like what his
Hi,
hand
Def
is
Zombie.
doing. It looks like
Block!
he's just.
Why didn't
Yeah,
he
he just
block?
lifts his hand
Are
off.
you kidding?
He does that. Like,
block.
he'll just give up
can't
and
block.
like take both his hands
can't
off the
block.
controller, like I did when I got scared.
I was ready
Right.
after that elbow. I was
can't
gonna
do that
up
here.
forward 1-1 and win, and it fucking didn't block the second hit. Come on. He got
Come
annoyed
on.
for mashing
Come
buttons.
You're allowed
That
to be like,
sucks
come on,
ass.
ah,
Got
that
so
sucks.
lucky.
But
The DSP like
Give it up.
the DSP tweet on
Mashing.
Raw
Did it
Phil
over and
says,
over, same
per
time.
your requests, on Saturday I'm playing Silent Hill, the short
What? On the
message on my
ground.
first stream. Let's chill and see what
gay.
new survival horror is all about. Then
pulled out
it's
of the
more
fight.
like a dragon, infinite will chill streaming. Chill streaming.
Don't know
Sounds
why I'm getting
good.
hit. Why am I getting
I
thrown?
knocked
I
over
get
my
my
mic. I wonder
throw.
if he brought back Like a Dragon because people were fucking throwing money at him.
Well, no, Like a Dragon has not
Literally
been
match
generating
and
money,
punch.
and a
he
new
goes through
game
everything
just
I
came
fucking
out,
do.
right?
Oh right, he's doing it at
This,
night.
shit,
Never
this
mind.
is ridiculous. He literally is just mashing punches. He goes,
I would like to play
and
Silent
fucking
Hill,
going
but
through everything
I
do.
don't
He's
have a
not timing
console.
it
I
either.
cannot do.
That's what's pissing me off.
Stop,
He
drop, and
literally
roll
just
is for
stands there and gets out
Clives.
there
Little
randomly
fire
and
can't
getting
hurt ya.
lucky with counter hits.
But he was wrong. The fire burned through the night
Gameplay at all.
and
He's
cost
just a
him the
lucky
use of his
motherfucker.
pants.
Lucky motherfucker.
What inside
right
joke
there.
am I missing
That's
here?
from The Simpsons. That's the Simpsons joke.
I knew it. We were playing Jackbox last night, and one of the you had to like pretend. Okay, one of you was the odd man out. And you had to pretend you're not. You're one of the group.
Uh-huh.
I
So
don't
one of the
understand why
questions
getting hit.
was,
I don't know. He
have
starts
you
doing
quoted The
flips and they all
Simpsons
hit
in
me.
the
I
last
don't
week?
know what that is.
Nice.
And I've said, "Brace me
It's
up,
dumb. He
woman."
has no
So
There you
I,
go.
I
He
was
doesn't know how to
able
stop it. They all
to
just
slip by and lie.
Ah, yes.
Dumb. He has
Very helpful.
fucking anime flips.
their godlike tantrums, dude. Like, fuck. I haven't done this since I was like a toddler.
A wee baby. You do have an older brother, so that's justified.
I have a younger brother.
I thought you were the younger. My bad.
I'm a year and 11 months older.
Ooh. Okay.
He doesn't fight like a Tekken character. He just flips all over
You'd never know, though,
like
because I was immature
so
piece
he
of
doesn't
shit.
fight like a character, I don't know what to do against him.
Okay, I've seen that combo every time he's played this game.
He's randomly
He's the biggest defender of like mashing as well and like jabbing.
I was
Spamming.
doing my low kick, but he gets
Jabbing is fine. Jabbing is the whole point of jabbing a jab is having a fast hit that breaks
they
throw
put
attempts
the
and stuff.
mechanic in there.
Yeah.
For you to use.
It's not cheap. It's cheap if maybe you like stand in the corner and like only jab, but like I think
the
that.
Marshwood's daughter or something.
Well, I mean that she earned that super. She crushed him.
Yeah, she fucked him up.
I hate these characters I don't
But
fucking know
Jesus.
from Tekken games because they can just get away with spam.
So let's insult the people behind the character.
Yeah, I don't get these characters I don't even know.
High-low, can you?
You should.
I don't know. What's high-low mean?
Because they're such weird
I think it means I'm gonna kick you up high and then I'm gonna kick you down low.
Yeah, okay, well that doesn't sound like that big of a deal. Like, okay, I block up and then I block down. Like, these things are high-low, and like, by the way, if you block low, you block high hits too, unless they're overheads. So if you're worried about high-lows, just down back, just hold down back, right?
Yeah, just do the opposite. Thank you, Banana Jones. I did not know that, and it's fascinating. I actually love that kind of stuff.
Oh, hold on.
What the fuck is that move?
We're taking a diet of skip juice today because Rockville has to private their streams at the end of every stream now.
We've got some sort of smelly dog going after people. What? Oh boy. What the fuck is that? What? Was he watching his own video? What the fuck?
I don't know why. There's something so funny
Help?
about just this to me.
It's so quiet too.
What's going on?
Wait, I had him open on another tab. Fuck, I confused
Today
myself.
is
Ah!
Saturday, the 3rd
What
of
was he
February,
doing?
2024. I'm
Nothing?
Darkside Phil.
Just trying
and
to
I
be
welcome
funny.
you here to the
He's
Level
not.
1 podcast. And although
And I'm not
I'd like to
laughing
say
at
the
his joke.
first
I'm
one of the
laughing at
new
how
month,
stupid
that was
he is.
yesterday, but I was behind the 8 ball. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's
I
wasted.
was not caught up. I didn't have.
Look at his
Look
fucking
at
shirt,
his
dude.
fucking shirt,
Buttons holding
dude.
on for dear goddamn
We are
life.
testing the tensile strength of the string holding these buttons on, and it is not looking
We are
good for our boys.
pretending to be 90s John Goodman.
This is a new shirt too, isn't it? This is not a shirt he's worn before, is it?
It's just a button up.
The new
It's just a
background
fucking-
for you
would
yesterday,
never
and that's
know.
my
It's just a
fault. All
fucking
right, and I
button up.
apologize for that because people like having a new background every single month here on
No
the
one
channel.
gives a shit, actually. If you
And
notice,
when I slack, and someone actually called me out for it yesterday. Like, Phil, do you have the same background for February as you did for January? And I said,
Stop saying February.
crap,
February?
you're right. I
Saying it
totally
wrong.
forgot to set it up.
God.
So today I've got it
Hey,
set
we're
up.
not
A new
gonna do
one.
that.
We've got
that shirt is
blame it on the
struggling.
leg sign on the left. I figured
Holy
that'll be
fuck, how do you
appropriate for
not
me
see this?
playing Tekken
does
all
see
month.
it.
And on the right is the return of the
he
Ninja
turned.
Gaiden
That's why
2
that's why he's
intro
turning into
screen
it.
Go
letterbox
pretend to use the
edition
bathroom
artwork.
and take it off.
And of course,
What'd you walk
the
into?
return of the ghost lamp
His-
and various
his
other
shirt
things.
is-
It's
trying to
a
run
little
away,
different
Darcy.
because
Big ups,
basically because
Judgy.
this is so wide, right?
Wow.
I don't
love
have
the
any
judge.
pictures that can really balance or offset this. So
I don't give a shit
I actually
is
moved
the
this
thing.
like closer this way. And now what I've done right there is I made the lighting a little bit like
You're
more
not QVC.
brighter to the wall.
You're
So
not
you get like an
HGTV,
emanating color from that direction. I can't really do it from both sides because
struggling to contain his game.
it's just on a spool, and that spool of wire has to sit somewhere for it
Unspool
to
it.
work. So I actually have it sitting up on this rack. I did try
Rack.
putting it down on the
What are
floor,
you-
but it didn't
why
really
are
like
we
shine
hearing-
as well
what?
as it does over here.
Snood.
So it is what it is. I mean, I could mess around with it a tiny bit.
No,
more.
leave it alone. Zelda jammies are back,
Oh.
folks. The long sleeve shirt into the jammy.
I mean, like, I'll admit I'm wearing jam jams right now, but
Yeah.
I look cute.
You're
I
not-
look cute. I've got a black shirt on and a blue pair of pants.
and you're a girl.
This is ass.
And you're a girl, so like you
I am a
you
girl.
could just wear PJ pants anytime. This is supposed to be a man at his job right now.
This is
Like,
absurd.
if I did put the spool on the floor.
Don't you have to unspool it,
Yeah.
you fucking
Break it.
dipshit.
Breaking
Are you
ASMR.
kidding me?
You bitch.
Oh
What's
my
wrong with you?
god.
You fucking bitch.
This is really funny. I'm trying to think of like what's like the Phil is like banishing the corner demons back to hell or something like.
I'm gonna take this. Bye.
See, it's not that good. It's just
You're not on camera. I was last night, yesterday.
and earlier
I
this
have the
stream
spool
too.
of wire
So
sitting up here.
because we
on
showed
the
the
rack,
shorts. There you
but
go.
It's hard to
right.
get light
Everybody
over
saw my
here.
stupid
Like,
face.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
face.
It might just be the
Yeah, my
because here I
dumb
have a
bitch
corner
face. Ah.
with this door, and here it's just open wall,
Idiot
so
face.
it doesn't shine as well. But anyway, it is what it is. So that's what we will have for the month.
give a shit.
And I hope that looks good to you guys.
It looks terrible.
Quite the opposite, B. I
And
bet those
hope
pants
that,
are
you
extremely
enjoyed the new
crispy.
setup for February.
I bet they
They
are.
probably
So
are
we have a
very,
few
like,
things to talk about today.
like
A lot of housekeeping
probably, like,
stuff,
feels
meaning
starchy.
basically
Yeah, I
just
feel like
getting
you probably
guys
have to
caught up on a
fold
lot of
them, like,
things.
cracking them over
Tomorrow,
your knee.
particularly, is only my second stream over
Looks
on
like a
DSP
middle
Throwback,
schooler's
and you guys
PJs.
are in the middle of a big poll right now
big
to determine if I'm going to be reacting to one of 4
Like,
different
the
classic
way he
playthroughs
moves
that
his
I've
head
done
and stuff is
before,
a lot like Michael
and the
Scott,
voting
too.
has
Yeah.
been pretty neck and neck and vicious almost. In a
Anyway,
way,
snort.
'cause it seems like there's 2 different groups that are really vying for attention
They would make
to
a
try
loud
to
noise
get me
if
to
they hit the
watch
floor.
one of 2 playthroughs, and that's exciting to know that there's interest in this because the votes are like bouncing back and forth.
Stop.
We'll
likes-
talk a
I guess
little
he
bit
likes
about that.
polls because it's sort of like
of course,
a
I'm sure
form of
people
people
might
paying
want to talk
attention
about
to
other
him, right?
topics as well.
And he doesn't have
I think
to
what we'll do is
the work or the deciding.
basically we will.
Oh,
So
someone
what
getting
happened
banned?
here? This
What?
is stupid. Hold on.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Hold on 1 second.
What's the problem?
What happened, Daddy?
What are you doing? I like
Are
how
you
he has to
banning
go
someone?
over and
One of
under
my
his
things
mic.
signed out on me here,
His button popped off his shirt, and he's
and I
trying
need
to
to
find
sign
it.
into it because this is where I
That's what
get.
happened.
It like broke the
information.
screen. So now he's having to move it to a new
hold on 1 second here.
monitor.
Yeah,
Go.
it fucked up his monitor.
Today on the show, we're going to be discussing a topic.
We're
And
gonna
that
be
topic is
discussing a
something that
topic.
essentially I end up talking about once a year at great
taxes.
lengths.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing
Here we
really
go.
ever
I knew
changes
it
with
was
this
coming
topic. Okay, by the way, we're good now. I signed
See,
back
that
in.
fills
Um,
me with so much
Nothing ever
hope.
changes with this topic. But
Okay.
It makes me
every
feel like
single
things are
year,
gonna
the
get
topic
better.
rears its ugly
Absolutely.
head. It's annoying. It's
Yes, you are.
angering. It's
Yes, you are.
infuriating, actually, I would say.
Yeah, you
Um,
are.
And it's
to the
your
point where
little
I
big
wish that things
bitch
would change or
kind-
improve, but they
striking
never do.
Detractor
It's like a
channels,
vicious cycle,
right?
every
That's what you're
year.
gonna say, Phil. That's
But
the yearly
I think that it's just
ritual?
necessary to talk about it once a year, especially when people
gonna
get
send you a
riled up.
message
Well,
that-
people are getting riled up. The topic is YouTube copyright abuse.
No
Namely,
way.
Oh my
people
God.
who use the very flawed and
I was
broken
joking about that.
YouTube copyright takedown system
Oh my God.
to harass other people.
Really?
It's happened to me. It's happened to tons of YouTubers. It happens
Eddie
to
Askers?
pretty much everyone who uses
I don't
YouTube
care. I don't
regularly
remember anyone
for
asking.
various reasons.
Well,
although
it's just a little bit suspicious to
obviously
me.
it happens in different extents
Yeah,
and
you know what?
different,
This is absolutely incredibly suspicious.
methods. So, for
we've lost some
example,
dear friends recently.
a lot of the times when I
Because of
upload
this.
videos,
And
YouTube
it's kinda
tells me
weird
that the
that he's,
content
like,
in my
so
video is someone
aware of
else's,
this.
and therefore because of
Yeah,
that I've
and
lost
yes,
the legal
Jay
rights
was
to
saying that.
advertise on
What
my
they were
video. That's bullshit.
I was telling Jay was
All
saying
my
that, yes,
videos are fair
Aqua
use,
channel did get
so
hit.
there's no way that anyone has a right to that. But of
Yep.
course,
So if
how
anybody
do
is
you
friends
want to
with-
really go
Which she's
about it?
very
Do you want to
used,
dispute
too.
it?
If
Do you
anybody
want
was,
to argue with a copyright company
friends or
for,
close
for
to
a
Aqua Teal, make
month?
sure you give her a big
Like,
shout out.
perfect example
Give
of
her a
this.
motherfucking hug.
Send your support.
On DSP Throwback, part
Yeah.
1 of my Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, the most viewed
It's
video since I started
sucky.
that
Yeah.
channel last month, is
Ain't right.
claimed
Her stuff.
It ain't
by
right,
another
it ain't
company,
tight.
Square Enix,
No.
claiming
We
that,
don't have
we
enough,
own the copyright to it. No, you
bitches.
don't.
No.
You own the
up in
copyright to
here
the
either.
game, not a let's play of the game. It's already been proven in a court
Shinko
of
called
law
me, like,
In a
that a
court of
let's
law.
play is a transformative work.
Detractor
A
cyborg.
judge ruled that
I ain't never
reacting
going
to
away.
content is a transformative work.
I'm gonna
So
be here
you cannot
until
do
it's
that. And I
sad.
disputed
Upload
it
my
over
consciousness
3
to the
weeks
internet
ago,
so I can
almost
control
a
him
month
from
ago.
the
And
wires.
it's still just sitting there
Yeah,
on
being
hold for
San Junipero,
copyright
fucking with them still.
review and still hasn't been cleared.
Black Mirror.
That's
reference.
frustrating.
There you go.
Okay, now here's the thing.
You're welcome.
Snort.
In reality, it's not that big of
In
a deal.
reality.
But for some people, it's
Is
a
it
huge deal.
really?
What if you're a content
Yes, she
creator who only
was.
puts out a few videos a month, and they're all huge
Yeah,
videos,
that's why
you know, hour,
Raw
2
Phil
hour
is
long
taking
giant
down the
biopics
streams
and
afterwards, so we gotta keep up
documentaries
today.
or game reviews that are highly edited, like
How
an
about you
Angry Joe
focus on
style video,
yourself?
and then that video immediately gets claimed by a third party, and you lose all revenue on it. So what did you work
So
for?
I don't
We
think-
could claim his videos, by the way. We
Yeah,
could.
yes, that's true. By the way, by the way, I don't think he's wearing an undershirt. I think there's like a weird like line on the one part
Yes,
of his shirt,
yes.
and it's showing the white. Which I gotta say,
inside.
that's extremely bad design for a button-up shirt, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it is. He probably got it at Walmart.
Yeah,
A booth.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, and actually, that's not true because he never would go into a Walmart.
I got my ski clothes at Walmart, but just sometimes
supposed
it
to be your
makes
job, and you're not getting
True.
paid for your job because
Like
YouTube
that.
system's busted. right?
If you're fat,
that's just
yeah,
one way
too.
that the YouTube system is
Hate
really
Army
screwed up.
privated his videos.
Yeah.
But
You
in
didn't wanna
particular,
lose
what
it.
we're going
If
to
you're
talk
a
about this
detractor
morning
and you have edited
is
videos in your channel, I
another
highly
problem
recommend
that's
you do the same thing.
massively huge on
I
YouTube
have
that needs to be fixed, and
backed up and
YouTube has not
downloaded
fixed it.
all of ours. I
Every
put
year
them
this
somewhere.
thing rears its
I
ugly
know I did
head,
that.
and I got to
Don't
deal with
remember
it
where.
because of people, not
That was
me,
Target?
but because of other
Same
people
difference.
threatening me. And it has begun again this year, so it's time to get it out of the way and address it one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the abuse
Got it,
of
Piggly
YouTube's
Wiggly.
copyright takedown system. This is different from the content ID claiming system. This system is essentially, oh,
You
I
are the
own
abuser.
content. I'm
You
saying
are
that you
abusing
stole it from me.
You.
didn't have right to use it, so
You're
I'm
abusing it.
copyright
Yeah,
claiming
it's
your
you.
video
You're-
to take it down.
You've
When a
said
video
so
gets
many
taken
times,
down
you
in
have
this
my
method,
permission.
a channel receives a
Clip
strike.
this, motherfuckers.
And if a channel receives
Fuck
3
you.
copyright
Oh,
strikes,
no,
it
you
loses
didn't.
the ability to
coming for
upload
you.
and stream. You
And
need
now
to
you're
get
going
those strikes
after
cleared
people,
up
like,
before you
suck
can use
a
your channel again.
Fucking
Okay?
dick.
Suck a dog off.
Suck a fucking dog off, dude.
Be careful about what proof
Now,
what you believe.
I've been
Johnny
on YouTube
Chase,
for 15
because,
years, over 15 years.
You don't actually
the
have
fall
to.
of
You don't actually have to like
2008,
prove
so
that you are
actually
the
we're coming up
person
on a 16-year
that you say
anniversary
you
this year.
are when you file a copyright claim.
I've had false
True, you can just
copyright
pretend.
strikes issued
War Dog
against
Leader,
me as early as
this shit pisses me
2009
off. So-
when
so
I was playing Grand Theft Auto, or actually Grand Theft Auto
Stretch his
4's
shirts
first
out.
DLC, The Lost and Damned.
No.
Supposedly,
Damned.
Won't do
I
that.
got takedown
Yeah,
requests from
wow.
Take-Two Games, but then they
Good.
were cleared up later.
Fuck you.
If they were
Okay, I
legit,
care.
why would they have been cleared up? They never would have.
Because
So it
sometimes
leads
there are
me to
hiccups
believe
in
that
the
yes,
system.
even these
Philip.
earliest strikes were
Nothing
not
is
real.
perfect.
In 2010, my original Dark Side Filled channel
Yeah, here
was
we go, lifetime
temporarily
story.
removed from
Fuck.
YouTube because of false copyright strikes that I received against a Splinter Cell playthrough that I was doing.
Okay, well, companies have the right
after
to
I
do these
reached
things.
out,
They
well,
just
actually, it
do.
wasn't me, it was my
companies
fans
do.
reached out
It's
Yeah.
false
to
copyright
You-
strikes that are
the makers of the
things
game,
that
which
are
I can't
not-
remember if it was
Okay.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I think it was
You
Ubisoft.
pretending.
After reaching out to
Super-
them on
Super
social
Doggy
media and saying,
pretending
why
to
would you
be
take down
this
YouTuber
fuck?
Dark Side Phil?
It's
For
illegal.
this, it's just
You-
a
he
let's
knows
play.
about it. He
To which
fucking
they
knows.
responded, oh, we looked into it and we didn't. And so they worked with
Freedom
YouTube
comes
to
with
clear
price
it
of
up and
freedom.
then
Sorry,
find out it
Fundamental
responded, oh,
trade-off.
you take
Well,
down
fucking
YouTuber Dark Side
said,
Phil.
Lynn.
Yeah.
For this, it's just a let's
Well,
play.
fucking
Watch his
said.
head.
Which they
Watch his head
responded,
here.
oh, we looked into it and we didn't. And
Bitch, please. He knows I'm watching,
well.
Snood.
That was weird. Like this was like he didn't even control this one. Futures made of virtual insanity.
And so they worked with YouTube to clear
He
it
knows
up, and
I'm
come to
watching.
find out
Yeah.
it wasn't
He knows you
Ubisoft
hate
that
it.
took down my video,
Yeah.
but someone who
He's
is
like,
named
I know how to
Steve
take
Jones,
Detractor
or at
Beam
least
down.
had just made up the name Steve Jones, and submitted these false claims to YouTube, and YouTube idiotically believed them
Honey,
with no
you
evidence.
are telling on yourself. Being sexy.
There you go. We're
Shush.
talking about stuff that happened, 15 years ago. And you would
Oh
think, well, in 15 years, YouTube's definitely improved their system.
He's very.
Stop
He's
talking
looking
shit.
Well,
very stroke
yes
out
and no.
today.
Basically,
Yeah, he is.
YouTube doesn't just
I'm
frivolously
sure
grant
he has Bell's palsy. Like, I
these
dated
copyright
someone
claims
who
anymore.
Oh,
What they
okay.
at least try to
had
do
gotten
is
it.
confirm
And,
that
yeah, it was unfortunate. He take medication. It's gone. This bitch doesn't take medication though. He refuses.
I think his lips are just extra swollen for some reason. Like,
That happens when I wake up. My lips look better than in the afternoon. We
interesting.
change.
Interesting.
Yeah.
someone
It's all
who's trying
swollen
to
up.
do a takedown actually has
Maybe-
information that makes sense. So, for example,
Maybe he
right
gets
now, if someone
st-
tried
oh
to
my
do a
God, oh my God.
takedown
Maybe
Hold on,
he
against
now,
gets
hold
stung
on
by
a
like
second here. Bees in the night.
something
that
absurd.
someone who's trying to do a takedown actually has information that makes sense. So, for example,
Oh my God, Philium, Henny, I'm waiting for the pink eye arc. You cannot
I
keep
know.
teasing me.
I don't know how he's avoided it at this point
You
because
are
he's like,
touching your eye. Oh my God.
get it out of there, man. Come on.
Anyway,
Oh.
it used to be, dude.
Like just pulling the skin away so he can touch whatever the material is directly underneath your skin is, because there's not
like
muscle up there.
meniscus or whatever the fuck.
It's not muscle up
I don't
there,
know.
right? It's like
Yeah.
dense.
snort
So, for
sack.
example, right now,
It's
if
like
someone tried to do a
mucous membranes
takedown
and shit.
against, I don't know,
No, light the
Mr.
beam.
Beast, and say that something in a Mr. Beast video was their property, okay?
Uh-huh.
They would
Okay.
have to cite, okay, well,
Style
here's my
eye
evidence.
clean.
See, this video actually was originally on my channel on this date, this time. It was right here, and he used it without
Yeah.
my permission.
I understand
Hey,
what that
I'm-
means.
Then, at least
How
if
about you
YouTube
shut the fuck up
confirms
on
that
this day
and
right
says
now?
the video
That's
is
a good call.
okay, it's a real video.
Maybe
yes,
he
you can
Punch came
see
back with a
it was
vengeance,
used here and it was
apparently.
used here.
right back.
They'll confirm that stuff
Okay, buddy.
before they'll hit you with a strike. Okay.
This
Also,
makes
from what
me
I'm to
so
understand,
Makes me so
um,
fucking mad.
another thing that they do is if you get a strike, or let's say one channel
I didn't watch yesterday.
hits you with like
I
20 strikes.
Streamed and play games.
Like let's say they say,
Played
20 times you abused our copyright. YouTube will not shut down your channel. They'll group those
a lot of
into
people.
mass claims.
A lot of
Heard
people.
a lot about you.
Hit you 10 times one strike, another 10 times two strike.
We don't want a
so your channel just
lesson
doesn't
in
get completely
YouTube.
destroyed,
We want to
and
watch
you have
a
time to work on clearing up those
motherfucking
copyright strikes.
bitch
Okay?
game.
I don't want to
But-
watch that.
Like,
I
shut
don't want to watch that either.
In general,
That's what I'm pretending I'm a
all right,
dink.
just being honest, it's still a broken
Yeah.
system. It gets abused every single
The
day, and I
system
can tell
isn't
you why from
broken.
my own
It's
personal
fixed.
experiences.
Got 'em.
In the last couple of years,
You
I've
get
had
it?
a couple
Got 'em.
times where
I don't
people
get it.
lied
'Cause
to
it's
YouTube
fixed.
about various things
hold on.
and got copyright claims against my channel. Just
Then
last
you make
year,
me angry,
the
Fed.
intro of my podcast, the Level 1 podcast, used to be
I'm
an
not cranky.
instrumental
I'm very
edited
happy,
riff.
like
of a rap
the
song.
entitlement. What?
It's
I'm
not
a
the
happy
real
person.
rap
I
song.
had a great
It's
day
definitely
yesterday.
been
Lunch yet?
edited enough that it's not the original riff
I
anymore.
had some
But someone wrote
cereal
up false
with
copyright claims,
yogurt in it,
claiming
Greek
they were the
yogurt.
studio that
It was
owned
really
the
good.
rights to the original rap song,
not
which they
hangry.
didn't, by the way. Even the
No.
studio listed in the claims was wrong.
I
That's
even- I
not
have-
the studio that owns the rights
I
to the
have,
original
uh,
rap song. But they made it up,
Spicy ranch pretzels.
and they cited
also.
a sound along.
ranch
Said, well, here's the
pretzels?
original song
Yeah,
on
they're
YouTube.
delicious.
That sounds
and here's
awesome.
the
They're
remixed
so good.
riff
It's
that
like the
Phil's
cre-
using.
the
That's
pretzel
copyright,
crisps,
therefore we're claiming.
too.
And it was a
What brand is
completely
that?
bogus claim. But YouTube granted it.
Snack
I had to
Factory.
dispute it.
Huh.
Took 2 weeks,
Okay.
and then it got
I'll
cleared
take a
up.
picture of it.
Yeah,
But this
please
is
do.
what I mean. YouTube doesn't really
got it
care.
at
If you
City
approach
Market, which is
YouTube on these
basically
issues
Kroger.
and you say, why are you granting these strikes against my channel? They're
Why are
obviously
you
not
still
real.
talking?
What are
YouTube
you
will say,
speaking of?
oh, well, it's not our job to determine that.
What are you speaking of,
We
Philip?
just are a middleman. If you have an
He
issue, get a
deleted those
lawyer.
streams. He did. He
I wish
showed
that
it,
was a
shown
joke,
that.
or I was exaggerating, or I was just trying to
You are
like,
exaggerating.
like
All
No,
you do
well,
is
he's
lie.
mix
not,
it up.
because,
I'm
like,
not.
what he's saying
That
is
is
the
YouTube's
truth.
attitude.
I know.
They
And
don't
we actually
want to get
want it
involved
to
in
be
any
that way. We
copyright
don't
matter.
want
They will
YouTube to
just
be the one
grant
that
stuff
decides
after
what
a
copyright
very
is.
cursory
Right.
review of the
No.
information. They'll grant the claim, and then it's up to you to
I have
clear
to
it up.
disagree with
Whether
him
you go through their
all
2-week
times.
process of
That's fair.
disputing the claim and saying
Yeah.
it's fake, I don't believe it's real, and then after 2 weeks, if
motherfucker.
no one issues a lawsuit, the claim gets released. Or you have to get a lawyer
sounds like some
yourself
sort of, like, Dale
and go to
Gribble
YouTube and say,
loophole.
if you don't release this right now, we're going to sue. And then YouTube will release the claim. It's 2 different ways to do it, basically.
Like when he takes
So basically,
the
yeah, that's
tobacco
the
company
problem with
to
YouTube's
court
system.
for making
So
his
why am I
wife
bringing this
ugly?
up today?
Right.
Well, because
Just so he can get her
I'm
face
I'm totally out of the loop on all
That-
this stuff
that's
because I don't pay
pretty much
attention to it.
literally
It doesn't
what
affect
he
me. It
is-
has nothing to
is
do with
at the
me.
end of the day, is a
Yeah.
But
scammer.
I guess
Yes.
once again,
You guys should make
Someone
my
out
quality
there
a tiny
though.
bit lower.
is
You gotta listen to this.
impersonating me and using my very, very general
Ha, ha, ha,
information,
ha.
like my name and street
That
address,
time of year
stuff that
again.
everybody knows, right? Because I was doxxed how many years ago? As soon as I moved
You
here,
doxed
I was
yourself.
doxxed.
You doxed
Interesting.
yourself.
So everyone knew
Plausible
my street
deniability.
address and everything that long ago.
He doxed himself.
So they're using
but
this very basic information to go out there and
my
hit
name is
YouTube
Hillary
channels
Clinton.
with
So-
takedowns,
And I don't approve.
copyright takedowns.
This is
for
very
having-
very interesting because anybody who's
trying
actually
to get
been,
out ahead of it.
well,
again.
no, anybody who's actually been following this situation knows that the YouTube channels that have been getting struck have not been getting struck with DSP's information.
What was it? I haven't paid that close attention.
I have seen one situation in which someone was taken down and it was or attributed to DSP's information, and that is the Twitter user Mary Sci-Fi, who you might
Wait,
know
what is
from
that?
you might know from Twitter. She's a lady who's on Twitter. She just tweets about DSP sometimes. Like it's like not even.
I know the name.
Yeah, everybody's seen. I'm sure everybody's seen her, and she's not a detractor channel. She's got making no money, nothing like
Weird.
that. She's a police officer style detractor.
What the fuck?
And that is the one situation that I've seen that someone has used DSP's information.
What the? That's so weird and backwards, and I'm really confused. Like, why would a cop get involved? First of all, why is she a cop? Who let her be a cop?
Whoa.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who?
What?
let her- What do you, there's nothing wrong
She's
with that.
crazy. She's
Mary?
crazy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, she sounds like she's just going around causing shit. I don't know.
I don't
much
think
about
you're.
any
I don't
of
think you're
this.
paying close enough attention to what we're talking about right now, Indrid, because she's.
What you said that she's like talking about DSP and like using names and stuff, right?
No.
Or am
That's
I
not
wrong?
you're
Okay.
not listening. It's okay.
What?
She's just a very nice lady who tweets about DSP
Oh, she's a nice
sometimes.
lady. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was an evil person.
No, what are you
Never
talking
mind.
about?
Okay, I heard it wrong.
Yeah, you were opening your pretzels. I know.
Used, I guess,
no,
video
I was
footage off of my
doing
channel.
something
I
for
don't
work.
know, 'cause
My bad.
I caught your ass. I caught your
ass,
Indrid Cold.
Okay. What?
But this apparently has been an ongoing thing for many years. This is not the first time. This is probably like
on a Saturday, absolutely
in a row that this has happened.
Well,
and every single time we go through this same vicious cycle, here's what happens.
Oh, jeez.
All right?
Oh, okay. Mary.
All of a sudden, a bunch of my
sorry.
detractors or
I'm
haters
really
or whoever it is,
so.
they get hit with these false strikes. They get very upset.
My bad.
All right, and they immediately get upset with me, even though I'm not involved with it.
No
I
one
have
has
nothing
talked to him
whatsoever
about
to do
this.
with it. Okay?
Like that's the thing.
That's
so
what I
they
thought too. Junon. What? Sorry.
Go on.
Well, I just thought I had got my wires crossed. I was paying half attention, and I thought you were talking about some jerk.
I see.
Okay.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
So no.
I heard weird things.
She just has a normal Twitter account, and it got taken down for copyright, which makes no sense because she has no, like
her Twitter.
Yeah, her Twitter got taken down for copyright,
Oh.
which makes no sense because she is not doing anything like that would merit
I feel
that,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway, don't be rude, Tryon.
Don't be rude. I feel bad because I don't like people thinking I don't listen to them, but I was trying. Okay.
No, I don't.
have a small brain. I'm telling them.
I'm just joking. I know you. I can tell that you were like distracted by something else. I'm totally just teasing you and making fun of you. By the way.
I know you are, but Tryon's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, that's true, and that's true. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Yelling at each other. They start yelling.
So, but again,
me,
what I'm trying to say is that he has no reason to think that people are talking about him like this because no one has been talking about him like this, right? So, what that means to me, what that says to me is that he's actually like aware of the other stuff that doesn't involve him and is like now using this one situation where an actual person got taken down that now it's time, he thinks now is the time to get ahead of this. But he's also been talking, nobody, like, okay, this is very interesting.
You better take action. You better get these.
Screenshot of Cat. He's even going after screenshots, so be careful. That's all I post on Twitter.
How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
If you go to the Detractor Beam Twitter, that's all I do on it.
Uh-oh.
Just post gross pictures. I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
You better keep posting those pics until they come for us, like, and take us down.
I want to be banned on Twitter.
Yeah, ban us. Try it. I don't care. I'll put up.
I don't give a shit about Twitter,
God!
honestly.
I have to make another Twitter account. Oh no! Ooh!
I don't. I check Twitter like once a week. Ooh! You think I give a shit about Twitter? Ooh!
Yeah, tell him. Go gorilla mode on him, Indrid.
Ooh!
Cleared up.
No, I never had a
Twitter
name,
before. Therefore, it's your responsibility. Every statement there is wrong. Literally every statement made is incorrect.
What are you talking about? No.
Okay, you're the one making that statement.
Impersonates you doesn't mean you're legally responsible for what they did.
I don't care.
That's identity theft.
No.
What are you talking about?
It's your responsibility if someone is doing something in your name to openly say, guys, that's not me, and someone is impersonating me, and I disavow what he is doing in my name.
You've also said so many times, I give you permission to do this, to restream me, to fair use, all this bullshit.
That too, yeah.
So now you're just going back. Like, you are such a wormy little fucking bitch, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, Indrid Cold.
Fine. If someone takes my identity and impersonates me and does malicious things with my identity, that is a federal crime. That's not a crime against me.
That's
them committing
crime.
the crime.
Do we hurt
your
feelings?
So if you have an issue with someone impersonating me and doing malicious things, you have to contact the company that's granting the malicious action, which would be YouTube. All right? You have to go directly to the source of the problem. YouTube. Right? And then YouTube needs to fix the problem.
Source of the problem.
Saying, why are you granting all of this fake stuff in someone's name when they're outright saying it's not them? So once again, here we go. This is the yearly time that I will remind everyone. I'll say it publicly right here on the podcast, and you can clip this and you can use it. Phil Burnell,
just did it again.
Do not hit anyone with copyright takedowns or strikes. I do not. I don't pay attention to anyone's content outside of my...
He just did it again.
Did what? The fake neck
You can
thing?
clip this. You can clip this. You can use it.
All of this fake stuff in someone's name when they're outright saying it's not them. So once again, here we go. This is the yearly time that I will remind everyone. I'll say it publicly right here on the podcast, and you can clip this and you can use it. Phil Burnell, do not hit anyone with copyright takedowns or strikes.
Again, Number one, body language analysis is invalid when you literally can't see the entire body of a person. So because we can only see them from the waist up, it doesn't matter what I'm about to say.
It's a half truth.
Number two, it's also bunk science in general too, but it can still be helpful. Number three, the way that he is shaking his head while he's saying
not
this.
Hit anyone
it's
with
a
copyright.
disconnect. It's a disconnect, and it's over exaggeration. Like it's trying to make not a disconnect. He's trying to make you believe him by doing it too much. Phil struck you, Dave.
No way.
Oh
boy. And but I mean, like the shaking of the head while saying something affirmative. And I know it's not an affirmative thing but he's saying that, like, yes, I am not the one doing these copyright strikes. Like, but he's shaking his head, and that's the sign of deception.
Body language is not an actual science, but it is enlightening in some ways. Like, you can tell certain things.
Oh yeah.
I have a LiDAR. Okay.
Takedowns or strikes.
I don't
pay attention to anyone's content outside of my own. I'm not aware of who on a daily basis is using clips.
Detractor Beam is forever test them snitches.
Yeah.
Test us, snitches.
Snitches, you bitches.
I said you a fork to eat out of my ass with.
Yeah.
And a knife.
Oh.
Jinx.
From this channel or any of my other YouTube channels for any purpose, good, bad, or otherwise. I don't care. I'm here to make content just for my people. That's it.
Little burp. Wait.
I don't care about what anyone else does or says. I don't care.
He provides no alibi. It's really
do whatever you want.
It's really
I've been doing this for
as
almost
the kids would
16
say.
years now.
Loyal shareholder, someone using your name to attack others is your responsibility to deal with and stop.
Yeah, they're using your name. If someone went around saying, I'm Indrid Cold and I'm the worst person ever and I'm going to say a bunch of hateful slurs, that's my responsibility.
Yeah, you'd need to like you personally would want to be like, that's not me, right? Like you would you would want to like people to think like, if it really wasn't you, you would want that. You wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to act like this is something that's being foisted on you, and is like, oh, I guess I got to do this again.
It's that time of year. The dog has been let out.
I gotta take the Christmas lights down and defend myself against doing copyright strikes.
I'm used to it. I don't care. I'm still here.
Uh-oh.
Phil is scared since Steve of the Dead said Phil could be legally liable if he found 6 legal action if he continued to allow this.
Yeah, zut alors, Colis.
Zut alors, merci. Prodigal Stunner.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah,
and I agree.
He absolutely could be legally liable, and that's hilarious.
I think it is absolutely hilarious, and I think he's definitely watched something that has spooked him into doing this, because this is a very like heel turn out of nowhere kind of thing for him.
Thriving. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not worried about you. You can do whatever you want, but I want you to think about how insanely illogical it is to try to make threats against me for something that I'm outright not doing.
They're pretending to be you.
You have no evidence that I'm doing it.
It makes sense.
Okay?
Oh my God.
We also don't have evidence you're not doing it.
There are actual detractors that apparently are talking and saying they're going to amass money to file a lawsuit against me.
No one has said this.
There's not a...
No one has... Even him. That was 2 years ago. Even he...
I mean, he said it.
What's that?
He did say it once.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. But he's talking about... He's talking about right now. That's what he... Well, no one is talking about that right now.
Maybe Rich?
Oh, God, maybe. But...
It's possible.
Look at this look on his face.
Oh my God. Please believe me. Yeah, he's
single
scared.
lawyer in the United States.
He has no moral compass.
Because again, you can't sue someone
for
something
you have no
money
and you have no case. If you have a case, they might take it. You have no evidence
I did anything.
You can sue anyone for anything.
I'm telling you outright, it didn't happen. I'm not doing it. Okay?
I don't know, Shiny.
You can't sue me for that. It's not possible. The lawyer would say, well, where is the malicious action coming from? YouTube. Well, then we have to go to YouTube. YouTube would have the evidence.
No, it's not coming from YouTube, idiot.
It's coming from a person.
You can't just sue someone outright frivolously. It's going to get thrown out of court. It's a waste of everybody's fucking time. Now, I'm not saying there's not a lawyer out there who will take your money. They will. A lot of lawyers look for suckers. Say, here's an idiot. I'll just tell him, hey, I charge $200 an hour, and I'll bill this person for 40 hours, and the next thing you know, I'll say, oh, the fucking lawsuit's no good, and now they're out thousands of dollars. Who cares? I made a bunch of money. So people are suckers. They will fall for that, and they'll probably waste a lot of time and money doing that.
Again, like, the evidence should be the person coming out and saying, this is not me.
So,
you can see what my copyright strikes look like.
All right?
All right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
How about I go to YouTube?
What I mean by that is, here's my recommendation. Get a lawyer.
This bitch has no alibi, can't show receipts,
what's going
you're gonna fucking lose.
And have the lawyer contact YouTube. It's the only way you're ever going to get anything out of this, or you're ever going to get
Okay, now he's literally saying that people should dox themselves to whoever this mystery person is. He's like trying to double bluff them into doing this. What's
send me your driver's license. I won't do anything with it.
Yeah, I swear.
Sponsor any kind of
I hate litigious side fill so much.
It's the only way you're ever going to get anything out of this, or you're ever going to get a response or any kind of action, is to have YouTube fix this internally. I can't
They're
do
not
anything
gonna.
about it. Now,
you're the only person
go crazy
that has this issue like this.
Last year, this exact same situation happened, and last year,
it's like it was planned. It's like it's a holiday for you.
I jumped through hoops to help my detractors. I want you to think about that statement. I actually went out of my way and wasted my own personal time to try to help my detractors.
That's sorry. This is not right.
It's a lie.
Did Duty not like actually threaten him with actual legal action before Phil would make this exact speech last year?
Yeah, he like forced him to say something. But this is nuts.
Not the same thing.
This is
the first time that I did it, I went to YouTube partner support chat. And I explained the entire situation to them. In and out. I even provided them with examples of detractor videos that have been falsely taken down.
On the claim they cannot arbitrate it. Maybe Phil should actually look at the law instead of just yapping about it. He can't do that. He knows everything already. Dark Dave's Mirror, whatever that means.
Got him Dark Dave's Mirror.
Did you go to law school where you learned laws?
Yeah, show me. I guess you have a law degree. I have a business degree, and businesses are operated under United Federal Law. Okay.
Hey, look, lawyer in the chat. YouTube is required by law, all caps, to honor ostensibly valid takedown notices, or they can lose safe harbor protect. I didn't understand some of those words.
Well, basically, YouTube is not the one who is like, we know enough about the law to say that this is definitely copyright protected, and this definitely is not copyright protected. So they don't bother.
I know that there's an issue where like artists will just start claiming a bunch of music on like gamers' streams and stuff out of nowhere, and a lot of it's false. Like Soviets and workers and whatever resources, Soviet Republic. Somebody pretended that was their game and got it taken off Steam for copyrights. It was bullshit.
Weird.
People are pretending, like Phil.
Well, yeah, and so like, YouTube is not the one that makes the decision on what is lawful or not. They just do what they're supposed to do under the law, which is when someone says, "Hey, that's my video, take it down." They have to take it down. And then when someone else says, actually, that's not your property. That's mine. That's mine. Super. Then they have their arbitrage or whatever, and they figure it out. And then arbitration. And then YouTube has to do the thing that is the result of that. They're not the ones in charge.
Buttons.
Yeah, like now the way they go about it, where they like have to, you can say that it's like a bad system because they have to automatically take it down, and people do get affected. But it's not all their fault, but partly.
Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
It's probably the problem of the industries that are forcing these laws through,
Universal Music Company.
The whole situation.
Asshole.
Arbitrage.
YouTube partner support chat said the following.
Okay.
I'm paraphrasing here, but I've actually posted up the entire conversation on the internet for people to read for themselves. Why can't you just say exactly what they said? But basically, they said, it's not my responsibility, nor is it anything I can do about it, because I'm not putting the claims in. If it was, I could do it through my YouTube channel. I could take the claims down or whatever. But since I'm not filing these claims, I have no power whatsoever to.
I'm just going to do the.
But since I'm not,
I'm just going to do the slow-mo truth-telling game here. Since I'm the one not filing these claims.
He's also nodding his head a little bit, which is a clear disconnect in body language. And looking around, like being real shifty, okay? Like he doesn't want to look you in the eyes, which is just a camera, by the way. Remember that. It's weird.
I like it when just his eyes move and he's like a Felix the Cat
looks
clock.
Looks like the cat clock, yeah. I hated those clocks. They're scary.
They're scary.
They scared me. There's one in Visage on the wall, and it spooks me.
You don't like Felix the Cat?
Still. That's not even. It's just a creepy clock.
Okay.
I have no power whatsoever to stop them at all. I literally have no involvement in the process. Zero.
I think you do. Like
my
more than I did.
detractors who are getting the false claims have an issue, they need to get legal counsel and have legal counsel contact
I think
YouTube.
you probably
That's what
need
I was
to
told
get
directly
legal
by
counsel.
YouTube partner support. And I said, so
Why
you're
don't
telling
you
me
take
what
a
you want to
screenshot?
happen is you want people
Give
to
us
sue you.
receipts.
And they said, well, no, not necessarily that, but at least if the lawyer contacts us, we can legally talk about, you know, fixing
No
stuff.
one said
and
this.
that was where they left it. I said, well, there it is,
He
in
made
black
this
and
up.
white, in writing.
You made this up.
YouTube is telling me outright, I cannot do anything about people impersonating me.
Take
There's
a
no way for
screenshot.
me to
Show
do it.
us the
Yeah,
receipt.
Can you show anything
Okay.
to support anything
It's
you
YouTube's
said?
I don't
broken
trust
system.
your
You want my
words.
opinion? YouTube should
You're not trustworthy.
absolutely 100% require that you are logged into your YouTube channel to issue a copyright takedown. Why wouldn't they do that?
That's not how it works.
How does that
you
make
dumb
any sense?
fuck.
Anyone can just frivolously put a
Because some people might live in other countries or have some other reason why they don't have a YouTube
I don't
account.
use my real name on YouTube. Maybe it's because of that.
Exactly. Or maybe it's like there's some reason why like someone who's like, I don't know, like an artist from some non-digital industry that doesn't interact with YouTube or whatever, but something got stolen in there.
Sure.
I don't know. Like
Yeah, they don't have an account. Easy peasy. Or they don't want to share their true identity.
At least if I'm logged into my YouTube channel and then you do a takedown, now you've confirmed who you are. Right? And then you have a track record. You'll have a queue of here's your copyright takedown.
Hey, then maybe you should show us that.
Yeah,
So you can
please.
see them and
I am
everything. There's
begging
evidence.
you.
I'd love to see
These
just
people are
even
doing
a
this
single
without any
ounce of
anything
evidence
from me.
that you haven't
They just
done
have my
anything
name
about
and
it.
address, and even
I'm
it's
glad
funny
you
because
say, I'm sorry, Phil.
I guess
if
people
you
are saying they're
provided
using
a single piece of
obviously
evidence.
fake email address.
Obviously.
Like Darkside Film Management at something.com.
Okay,
some
that's
email
pretty
you've
funny.
never heard of
That's
before,
pretty funny.
right? And it's like
I like that. I like that. Whoever did that, good job. Big ups. Big ups.
So
Snoot's dying.
so
die.
he is aware. He is
Obviously, yeah.
he
He's seen
knows
them.
exactly what is happening. He is either watching something or he's being made aware of it because that is the exact email address that was used in those takedowns.
We need to
obviously it's
see
not
the-
real.
The
So
private section of that.
again, for
How do you know?
granting that
Obviously, it's not real.
rough.
Well, it's not obvious that it's not real. And if it is obvious that it's not real, hey,
I haven't-
dipshit, someone is using your brand name out there and
Yeah.
doing illegal activity. So, as a business owner, do you think that might not be something you want to address? I don't know.
I had my actual identity stolen once, like a long
really?
time ago. A couple times, yeah. A couple times. I had to get like LifeLock and shit. But
What?
you know, the banks would like call me because it was my fault. They were using mine, Ryan, my name. So it was me like spending a bunch of bullshit on a bunch of bullshit.
So they
It was
took out
my responsibility.
So they took out credit cards in your name, basically, with your information. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, they bought a bunch of shit.
Do you know how much?
pretending to be me.
Do you know how much debt got racked up in your name?
It wasn't much. I was in my early 20s. I didn't have much.
Okay.
So thankfully, there's that.
That's.
But they stole my passport too, so that sucked.
Oh, so you just physically like actually lost your actual credit card and
Yeah, and then they bought stuff as me. So it was still my responsibility, though, is the point. Like, they got away with everything because it's hard to figure it out. Like, it's your fault, Phil.
Does that mean that you didn't like you had to pay for all that shit or no?
Yeah, I did.
No way.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, bro, that sucks. I'm
Like,
sorry.
I remember it happened like 2 or 3 times because I have some cool luck. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Awful, dude.
Like one of the times, the bank was like, "Oh, okay, we'll help you out." So that was nice. But a lot of people don't care. Don't care, Phil.
Hey, be nice to a lot of people. He's in this chat right now, okay? And,
shit.
Take it easy on him, please.
Sorry, a lot of people.
You know, I have a similar story, but I was also in my early 20s, and I had probably even less money than you do. And, my debit card got stolen, and they managed to take out. They managed to spend like 67 cents or like $1.76.
Oh my god.
Before the bank called me, it was just like, hey, we got like a transaction in like Idaho for this much money. Was that you? And I was like, no. How much was it for? And it was like $1.76. I was
my
like,
God.
You can just keep it. That's
They
right.
spent all of my money on like fast food at, like,
Brutal.
at McDonald's. That was it, and it was ridiculous.
Oh, maybe it was cat.
Absurd.
Maybe it was cat and DSP. Holy shit.
This was in Florida, so
that is a
probably
YouTube
not. But
No,
maybe.
probably not.
You see, 100%
Probably was.
that's a YouTube issue. Now, before you say, "Oh, well, not every
Mardi
single
Gras
company
style
out there has a
marathon,
YouTube
I would
channel,"
hate that.
well, then you need one.
Sorry.
They took about Tree Fitty. What?
Say, "Oh, well, not every single
I hate
company out there
this.
has a YouTube channel." Well, then you need one. If
No,
No,
you
you don't.
fuckhead. Maybe I don't
was
want to
Jenna.
have an account. You know what I'm saying? Like some people straight up just don't have any kind of Google account. And that's perfectly reasonable. It's going to make your life a little bit harder probably in a lot of ways, but
sure.
If you have some kind of reason to not want to give Google your shit.
Exactly, Len.
Then that should be your right. Like I don't know why this guy like Phil is like the guy in like okay, you know when you think about like a futuristic dystopia, like where like robots have taken over and humans are just like robot batteries, you know.
Of course.
I think about Phil as one of the first guys who's just like, why are we all complaining about the robots? Guys, like, okay, I'm going to go live with the robots so they can like harvest my organs and use my blood as oil lubricant or whatever, okay? So you guys just need to get over it, all right?
Okay.
Like, Phil is the one who's ushering in the apocalypse, basically.
Yeah, you're going to make a legal claim against YouTube.
Nice to my Alexa, by the way.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
You have to create a fucking channel. It's that simple. That has to have an identity verification process. Not everyone can just throw anything at YouTube and they just believe it all. That's That's actually illegal. Every single time that YouTube erroneously grants a DMCA takedown, they are violating DMCA law. DMCA law says you have to enforce certain things, but you have to verify.
DMCA law says you have to enforce certain things.
No. It does not.
Your Honor, I might be a humble country lawyer, but it says right here in this here
you
law,
have to enforce this shit on this shit.
You have to enforce certain things, and my client is therefore innocent. Thank you. I'm a small-town bird lawyer.
You can't just do them without evidence. That's breaking the law. But again, no one takes YouTube to task for it. YouTube just gets away with it on a daily basis, thousands of times.
Southern country lawyer.
Okay? So that's what YouTube partner support.
Big fan of that.
I was
last
playing
year.
Buddy Sim,
but that wasn't good enough because I posted.
Every character beside me had like Southern lawyer accent. It was fun.
Southern lawyer accent is great.
It's very fun. I love it.
Humble country lawyer.
I'm a humble on the internet, and my detractors again harassed me further. And said, that's not good enough. Go to YouTube Legal. Right?
You're violating YMCA law.
Demand that they help you. So I did.
Philip, I
did. I wrote YouTube Legal an email too.
Who's that?
I have it right in front of me. Because I'm going to read it for you word for word here. This is what I sent to them last year. All right? I'm serious. This is word for word. I'm going to read it. Hello, my name is Phil Burnell. I'm the owner.
And my ink and my pen, and I sat down at my credenza.
Yeah, good.
And I scribbled out a complaint.
And I scrawled out a consternation upon this here draft paper.
How dare you?
You better be careful. You're going to make me fall in love with you with that Tennessee Williams accent right there.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my stars. The DSPgaming YouTube channel for the last 13 years. It is my primary business
do those
source of
accents
income.
so good.
You can find it here, and I gave him the link.
Well, you know,
I'm writing to you today regarding a large-scale legal issue of impersonation and
cool.
false copyright strikes that are being issued in my name. I am now being constantly harassed online and even receiving false copyright strikes against my own YouTube channel in retaliation. Other YouTubers are telling me that they have been receiving dozens or more copyright claims against them.
Where's the proof?
Sorry, I'm so sorry, everybody, but I wasn't listening to exactly what he is reading right now.
People are getting struck, and he doesn't. I don't think he has any proof.
I wrote YouTube Legal an email too. I have it right in front of me. Because I'm going to read it for you word for word here. This is what I sent to them last year.
Paraphrases other people, but he quotes himself
serious.
Correctly.
This is word for word. I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Phil Burnell. I'm the owner and operator of the DSPgaming YouTube channel for the last 13 years. It is my primary business and source of income. You can find it here, and I gave them the link.
Why are you saying that?
I'm writing to you today regarding a large-scale legal issue of impersonation and false copyright strikes that are being issued in my name. I am now being constantly harassed online and even receiving false copyright strikes against my own YouTube channel in retaliation. Other YouTubers are telling me that they have been receiving dozens or more copyright claims against their YouTube channels. And that these claims are being issued by Phil Burnell, Philip Burnell, DSP,
You know what's a fun game? What would be a fun game is like listen to something that DSP wrote and try to guess where he put the uppercase letters.
Easy.
Or the exclamation marks.
YouTube channel for the last 13 years. It is my primary business and source of income. You can find it here, and I gave them the link. I'm writing to you today regarding a large-scale legal issue of impersonation and false copyright strikes.
So definitely a large-scale impersonation. I think we're in uppercase letters.
Is like a giant impersonating us? Large scale.
Yeah, it's massive people are many people
that are being issued in my name. I am now being constantly harassed online and even receiving false copyright strikes against my own YouTube channel in retaliation. Other YouTubers are telling me that they have been receiving dozens or more copyright claims against their YouTube channels, and that these claims are being issued by Philip Burnell, DSP, or DSPgaming, and that my information is attached to them. Sadly, information such as my street address and phone number were leaked many years ago. Therefore, many malicious parties could use this information to submit false copyright claims in my name. Many YouTube channels are now outright being terminated as a result of false claims, which I have nothing to do with. But I'm being held accountable for them, and that is both ethically and legally not right.
You have sicked people on the trolls so many times. Okay? You are so toxic. People just use you as an excuse to fuck with other people.
And he's just explaining to them that this is not okay, all right? People are blaming me now.
How are you okay with this?
Yeah, you have to stop this.
Parties could use this information to submit false copyright claims in my name. Many YouTube channels are now outright being terminated as a result of false claims, which I have nothing to do with. But I'm being held accountable for them, and that is both ethically and legally not right. YouTube should be vetting all copyright claims before issuing a strike, but I can assure you they are not doing so. And now this is hurting both my public reputation as well as my business. I have received many threats from people saying they're now going to do the same thing to me, which I have done.
Rip Carl Weathers. Big ups.
Time.
Love you in Arrested Development.
Yes, right?
You get some bones? You take that home, put a couple carrots in, chop them up?
Oh my god, he was...
Baby, you got a stew going on. He's the best.
His role in that was so fucking good. Goddamn.
I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm riding to the airport because he's getting ready to get bumped from a flight or something. I can't even remember what he said.
I remember vaguely.
Guess who's not going to California today? Or they're in California or whatever. Whatever.
Oh yeah, he's the acting teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. for Tobias Funke, the anus tart.
The gothic arsehole. That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Them,
I need to watch
despite
it
my not having any involvement in this whatsoever. I've attempted to contact YouTube support on the matter via the live chat on 2 occasions, and both times I was told there is nothing we can do. You just go speak with a lawyer.
Well, that's what you say.
I do not feel this is a satisfactory answer. I would hope we can have a dialogue regarding this issue without having to spend countless hours of time and money with legal proceedings. I want to speak with someone in your legal department and hopefully get this cleared up without any lawyer or lawsuit involved.
Well, that fucking chance.
It's their decision if they want to bring in legal teams.
Well, yes, that, but also you don't get to decide if this massively illegal thing is not going to involve lawyers and court proceedings, dumbass.
If it has to do with laws and legality, they're probably going to bring in some experts on that. Phil.
If something illegal is happening, it's probably going to have to that's it's serious, and that's why we're talking about it like this, sir. You're
sir?
I can't even think of a sandwich shop analogy for this. I guess I gotta hear him out. It's
someone steals a sandwich and then another person says that's my sandwich.
Right? Yeah. Someone steals a sandwich from someone else at our sandwich shop, right? And they say, "Ha! I'm taking this sandwich for you. My name is Phil Burnell, and I'm dressed in a plaid shirt.
Come find me at Gout Lane. I'm Phil Burnell.
I'm Phil Burnell." And then the guy talks to Phil and says, "Is that you? Can you stop? Why did you steal my sandwich? I want my sandwich back." He's like, "Well, that's not me. It was someone else. Why are you accusing me?" This has gone off the sandwich.
Because it's your name.
This has gone off the sandwich.
I liked it.
Well, okay.
I think it worked.
I had a sandwich today, so that's probably why I was thinking about it.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's what I sent them. And then what I actually did, I sent them specifics of those false copyright strikes that I got last year for the stupid music bullshit for my podcast.
He says he didn't do it.
Okay?
But
here is their response.
We know better.
I'm going to read it to you word for word.
Okay, good.
You tell me if you think that this was worth writing to them.
All right.
Literally, this is the entire response. I'm going to read it to you. Ready? Hello, your video or channel has been removed due to copyright infringement. Please see the Copyright Center for more information.
It's just a regular, out of office response, you dumb
It's worse
idiot.
than that. It's like he's emailing no reply at youtube.com because
it's his fault then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's literally
Look
your
at his
fault.
face.
Oh my god, he's so displeased.
The community has flagged your video or channel as inappropriate. Flagged content is not automatically taken down by the flagging system. After review, the YouTube team found your content violates guidelines.
At YouTube.com.
As a result, it's removed. Accounts that have major or severe violations are suspended. Please take time to learn about YouTube's community guidelines and how they get enforced. If you think a community guideline strike was applied to you in error, you can appeal it. First of all, I didn't write to them about a guideline strike, and I didn't have one.
Well,
so I'm just telling you, this is word for word what's in their email.
This is against TOS.
I didn't even write to them about a guideline strike. This is their response. I'm going to continue.
Bot.
In order to ensure complaints directed to the most appropriate place, review links below for information about YouTube's content policies and how to report content. If an individual within a video or authorized representative believes the content violates YouTube's privacy guidelines, click here. If you think an interaction with a fellow community member has risen to the level of harassment, click here. For other potential abuse of security, click here. If you or someone known is in immediate danger, contact your local police. It may be helpful to keep a record of abuse to show the police, and you can create a record by taking a screenshot of the threatening content or by printing the text or post.
So useless.
Regardless, the YouTube legal support team.
Sorry, I ate pretzels. My bad.
That's the response I got.
Yeah,
I wrote them
Yeah, I believe it. I've had responses like that because I was the dumbass and sent the email to no
the
reply.
wrong email. Yeah, exactly. I replied to something I shouldn't have or whatever, right?
Sent it to contacted.whatever.com. Like,
so
Jesus.
mad.
Detailed message explaining
He's mad because people know
systematic impersonation and that they need to take it seriously. Because people might try to sue them over it. And they gave me a form letter response talking about community guidelines.
Again, he thinks this is YouTube's problem, and it's not YouTube's.
It's not. It's his problem.
It's literally your problem, sir.
And if you're afraid that you're being harassed, contact the police.
Of YouTube. They're signing him Phil Burnell.
Yeah.
Phil?
That's word for word their email. I just read it from you. That was from April of last year.
I love it when he can't even come up with... So, like, usually when you have, like, a big build-up to something, like what I'm doing right now, that usually terminates in, like, a summary line about, like, what my thesis statement of the previous thought was. And when he just does this big build-up, he's like, listen to what I wrote them. I wrote them this. And then guess what? They replied. And they replied with this. And so you know what that means, right?
Oh, I was just sent a picture of the email.
Ooh, okay, that's nice.
Hold on.
I just want to make this very clear.
This rant. I'm going to send it to
one more time.
First.
All right? I do not condone any of the actions of anyone out there who takes down someone's videos with false copyright strikes.
You have nothing
okay?
to do with this
I don't condone anyone using my information, my personal stuff.
I LARP in Detractor's Discord servers and can tell you a few of the big ones are saving money for a lawsuit to end this. They're also planning a round of strikes on your channel. Who the fuck's doing this? Come on, to retaliate. I know you know the person who is involved. This has already been a rough year. I would take action before this gets too far. And then there's a photo.
Huh.
I recognize that picture, but I don't think it's who we think it is.
No, I don't know. That's
trying to impersonate me.
Snort Burnell doesn't send emails, Kay.
It's kind of funny to see. It's kind of funny to see him like get an email like that, and that's probably what's going on. Is he's just taking it so seriously that he's just going nuts on it. Actually, I guess I should have shown it on the stream. My bad. I was just reading it on my own screen like an asshole. I'm so sorry, everybody. So big ups to whoever sent this. Sure, Andrew Cold verified their identity ahead of time, and
I know who they are.
Okay, good. We know where you are. You hear that?
I don't think it was them that sent it, though.
No, I think it was. I think you. Okay. I gave you permission to go to that person's channel.
It was Snood.
What?
What? Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, this is some obvious LARP. Is it obvious LARPing? I hope this email finds you well. Just want to make you aware that it's the time of year where content is being struck down in your name.
I mean,
oh wow.
If we LARP, it's possible that other people could LARP, but it's also, I guess having thin skin would make it hard to LARP, but I guess it's possible. So, you know, they're a bug us.
Yeah. Interesting.
Bug.
I wonder if they actually are.
Oh, there's me.
Can take stuff down.
Huh.
I condemn it.
Huh.
I want it to stop.
I condemn it.
But I've done everything possible within my reasonable power to contact YouTube, notify them of the situation,
who's LARPing
provide them with
we don't know if
examples,
it's
and
true.
get them to listen, and they don't care.
I was sent something, so we
They've
read it.
outright told me time and time again, if someone has an issue with a false copyright takedown, get a lawyer.
Yeah, it's just what,
and that's their answer.
Kind of seems,
and that's what everyone has to deal with YouTube. It sucks. It's terrible. It's not satisfactory whatsoever. It shouldn't be that way. But it seems
Twitter
like that's what we got to deal with if we deal with
real
YouTube,
DSP.
right? That's I guess what they call it, the nature of the beast, right? And I don't even like having to waste time talking about this today. I don't. But I'm getting no lie this week. I got like 5 or 6 threatening emails from various people who claim they're my detractors. I don't even know if they are because I don't pay attention. I don't know who my detractors actually are.
Hi, Phil, I'm your detractor.
One guy was like,
my name is Indrid. I'm
so
from Detractor Beam.
and you know who I
share
am,
it with
and I'm going to do this. I was like, I don't know who you are.
That's so
He's
funny.
lovely.
I know exactly. I appreciate that very much. And you know what? Like, likewise, kiddo. Likewise.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's talking about an email I think is from a friend of the show, Prophet. I believe Prophet has said.
Well, Prophet tries to help.
He does. And I think Prophet has said exactly this. Like, Phil, you know who I am, blah, 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 blah. Right?
Prophet, though, is someone that Phil should trust because he's just trying to help, and I respect it.
Prophet's just like a very, very nice guy in general, and very good at helping stuff. I think he just does. So I think he just has like this particular kind of autism that, like, if he sees something wrong in a technical kind of way, just whatever it is, he's compelled to fix it.
I wish
right?
we could all be that way.
Wouldn't we? Shouldn't we? He is very Canadian too, and big ups to him for that.
Yeah.
Big ups to him for that.
He helped me try to upgrade my RAM, and then we figured out I couldn't.
Oh no!
And then he helped me figure out my shader cache.
Was it because you had a cow instead?
It's all the RAM is soldered on.
You couldn't upgrade the RAM because he was a cow.
I was a
right?
cow. Okay, yeah, I was looking at Twitter.
Woman moment, folks. She was looking at Twitter. She was looking at her phone and not listening when the man was talking.
Link. I gave you a compliment, and now you're yelling at me.
That's right.
Okay.
That's the man moment.
That's what
men
do.
That's the man moment right there for me.
Yeah, I have a laptop.
I don't care. I'm fucking on my channel doing my own content. I don't watch your shit.
To do what I want to do.
Right? So, but what it is they're saying, we want you to write an email to legal. We want you to do this. I'm like, I already did that. I've already done everything possible.
Take some effort
from
here,
a reasonable
Phil.
perspective to intervene and stop it, and YouTube doesn't care.
Something that's gonna go away.
I don't think he realizes like how like. I don't think he really understands like how like actually serious it is for him compared to how unserious it is for everyone else, because it's it's your name and it's your life and it's your stream here, right? And you're taking a very hands-off approach to this whole like everything aspect of your stream, where you're just letting other people make the art, pick the videos.
You know, I would like to see how he deals with jail. So
Whoa. Okay, let's do it.
What? It would be funny.
I agree. I couldn't agree more.
Giant company, they don't care
George
about
Bluth.
the little guys like us. They don't give two shits.
The little guy is
not a little guy.
Make 6 figures a year, you fucking pig.
You made millions.
Pig roach.
And threw it away.
YouTuber who makes them millions upon millions of dollars, maybe then they would care.
Bitch.
Because that person would likely have a lawyer
who
would
would
immediately
give
slap them
for DSP to represent
some kind
himself
of
in
a
court
legal thing
and to
and
be able
say,
to see
hey,
that. I would camp out in front of
bullshit.
the court so I could
gotta stop it because this is a big business or whatever. I don't have that. I don't have that. You don't have that, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Did you just watch that episode?
I watch them. I watch fucking King of the Hill every single night.
I 100% want everything to
another
improve.
Key
all right,
giveaway.
I do. I don't want
dude.
the system.
Control Ultimate Edition. That's a special one.
Love that.
It's a vicious cycle. I want you to think about this. So I'm being threatened that I'm either going to be sued or I'm going to get false copyright strikes against my channel.
That's like me, right? That's like me.
So if I get sued, what's going to happen? Well, let's see.
If I get
you know I didn't issue the takedowns.
Ça se met les distracteurs au cœur.
You're rude.
Go back to her home on Love Island.
That's very rude. Meth Bear, I don't appreciate that. Now, the problem there is that does kind of sound like something that Meth Bear might post. But
it does.
Someone could be doing that in Meth Bear's name, right? So, but...
Oh, hell yeah, bad guy wolf.
But think about this. That could be a triple bluff by Meth Bear so that he could say something like that and then say, oh, no.
Someone's, and not get in trouble.
Someone's pretending to be me. This isn't fair. And then...
I never said all these gross, sexy things.
Oh, hold on. No, he did say it. He did say it.
Well.
Okay, good. All right. Well, again, that did sound a lot like Meth Bear. So again, you kind of have to change it up just a little bit.
He was saying some things in my Twitch
chat. But big ups.
What
was he saying? What was he saying?
I had.
Do you have to ban him?
Pigtail braids. I'll just say that. I'm gonna leave it there. My friend. It's just a hairstyle.
You can't win any money or anything from me because I didn't legally do it.
All it is. I'm calling you out.
All it's going to happen is YouTube's eventually going to get contacted, and your loss.
Oh, yeah, Chaos
I am
never
so
the
full
answer.
after eating all this leak coming out of this Renton pig roach. Can't wait till YouTube organ leg drops this loon big apps out.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I don't know if I hope they do Hogan leg drop him someday, because he deserves it. Frankly, like with all the lying. He's
skirted the line for a really long time. I think it's coming.
It does feel a lot like someone is working at YouTube and is just like, leave Phil. Like, what if Phil's dad works at YouTube?
Oh my god, that's where he took his A certification.
Oh yeah, of course. Phil's dad is just in charge of the copyright system and everything.
Yeah, or he worked on helicopters, so now he just fucks with like the fans, for the computers. Or
something. There you go. That's smart.
It's gonna get thrown out.
He's protecting
You can't sue someone without evidence they did something. It's identity theft.
Snood your photo,
and you already know it's not me. That's the other thing. There's already evidence on the internet. It's not me. Other people are claiming the responsibility for doing it. They're using email addresses that I don't use. You know it's not me, so you're wasting time.
I don't know
it's
that.
not you, Jinx.
You have a Hotmail, dum-dum,
a complete waste of your money and time, and you're just going to be basically cheated from some lawyer is going to take all your money and run with it because
I think he's going to take your money. Christ, man.
The acting like he's so concerned for you to not spend your money on, like, it's not even going to work because this lawyer is going to cost you all this money. It's not even going to work. So you don't even waste time. You know what? Okay, officer, listen. You could do the breathalyzer test on me right now, but think about how much that's going to cost. But it's not even going to work. Like, yeah, first of all, it's going to come up as 0, so we're going to waste our time.
Because I haven't done anything.
Because I haven't done anything. So I say that you just let me go. And, like, we'll just save the money of not having to use the breathalyzer, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
We both got more time and money that way. Wow.
If you hit me with false copyright strikes, that doesn't solve the problem. You're still going to have false strikes against your channel. I mean, I don't even know why this person is issuing the false strikes to begin with. Do you think it's going to please people to see my stuff taken down illegally?
Huh? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? You think it's bad now? Do you think that's going to make him more mad if I get taken down? So if I go down, you guys are in even more trouble, is what he's saying.
If it's bad for me, it's bad for you.
Yeah, my little psycho is waiting in the wings, and if it's me, it's you too. Detractors,
I'm coming for you, brother.
I'm coming for you.
It does literally the two things that I'm being threatened with don't help the problem at all in any way, shape, or form. Well, what is it's emotion. People are upset because they haven't at all in any way, shape, or form. The two things that I'm being threatened with don't help the problem at all in any way, shape, or form. What is it's emotion. Why don't you
fix it?
People are upset because they have YouTube channels that are being taken down unfairly. I agree with you.
You're responsible.
I'm on your side on this.
I agree with you.
So why are you threatening me?
Why can't you provide receipts or an alibi?
I can't help you.
Sir?
I've done everything I can. I wish I could do more.
You could help it. You could help.
All right? The best bet, if there is a group of people out there who are still having this issue and it's ongoing, every year it seems this happens, it comes back, you should pool your efforts together.
Like it's planned like a holiday.
You should hire a lawyer. You should contact YouTube. You should say, here's our channel.
You should fuck yourself.
Here's the situation that
God
happens
damn it.
every year.
I hate when he talks down
enough.
Like that.
This has to stop.
He's basically saying if you guys have a problem with getting struck by me in my name, then sue me.
Do something about it.
Yeah, do something about it. He's literally... That's fucking crazy.
Baby?
That seems to be way, putting yourself in a way worse position, because that's acting like he is capable of defending himself. In a civil case, what happens if one side can't afford actual representation? Right. Do they just have to represent themselves?
They can be provided an attorney in the United States.
That's a criminal case.
I don't know much. I just watch true crime.
And I don't know much, but I know Hello Jew. And that's God. Phil Burnell's speech of old. That's good. That's good.
The MCA said something. An attorney has an ethical duty to bring valid claims in good faith. The claim may be weak and difficult to prove, but can't be one they think is false or risk their license.
That makes sense.
Well, Phil's fucked.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
and then YouTube will have to take
action.
YouTube is the only one who can take action.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Because they're the ones with the broken system that are granting the false takedowns.
We're choosing bad days. recently.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I mean, logically, this should make sense to everyone. Correct?
Here's what else you should say. Here's my receipt.
Logically,
here's my
this
alibi.
should all make
here's
sense.
your proof.
So
no, it doesn't.
Who's you gonna?
We're all mass deluded, guys.
Yeah, we're stupid. Why don't you call these people out by names by name, DSPgaming?
Yeah.
Good question.
Don't understand where people come from. Again, besides emotion, you're upset and you want to feel like you can get immediate restitution.
Get mad and scream at people and insult them. You do that. You get horny and jack a guy off right on your face like that. You know, you do that. Christ, Phil. Are we lucky to have an actual lawyer in our circle? I don't know. It's Meth Bear, so I'm not sure. Oh my God, he's ready. He's ready to receive. He's waiting in the wings, brother.
Restitution or immediate answers or immediate relief, and that's just not possible in this situation.
Immediate relief. That was a weird thing to say, Phil.
Or trying to hurt me doesn't solve your problems.
God. It doesn't solve your gal problems.
You might even exacerbate the problems because I don't know who this nut job is.
You're gonna masturbate the problems. Sorry, I had to.
Again, he is vague. Like, that is another veiled threat that it'll get worse.
Yeah.
Who's doing the false claims to begin with? I don't know why they're doing them. They might continue. You know, please.
That laugh.
Listen.
Fear.
The reason for once in your life, if you ever have listened
it's
to.
Weird. It's a total giveaway
ever, probably not. You got to do the correct. Please listen.
Please.
To reason for once in your life, if you ever have listened to
I'm
reason
gonna listen
ever,
to my own
probably
reason.
not.
Not your gout reason.
Did you hear what he said?
Listen to reason.
To reason for once in your life, if you ever have listened to reason ever, probably not.
You're such a bitch. You're an asshole. You don't need to talk to people like that. Like, there are a lot of people I do not like, but I'll hold my tongue and then go talk shit about them later like a normal fucking person. Shut up.
The reason that people are in this position where they have multi-day streams where they talk about you for multiple hours at a time. One guy has been streaming for 280 like consecutive days.
Yeah, you've done something wrong.
It's because you are an asshole and you've been an asshole, and this is the response.
You need to be called out.
And like,
you've not changed at all.
Just like it's almost like he's trying to stir the pot even more, or he's trying to fan the flames a little bit. Like,
I see it as like he's above the pot. He's looking down at everyone else, like punching each other in this fucking pot, stirring it up. And he's like, ha ha ha! You guys are stupid.
Like he thinks that it's like, oh, good. I'm just going to, I'm going to further inflame the battle between the detractors, and soon they'll take each other out, and then I will move in and conquer them both in one fell snort.
You got to do the correct thing here, and hey, you might actually do the public good, because if someone
if you go away.
Licking your lips, you fucking pig.
I don't know how he doesn't need more chapstick.
Okay, so look what he's doing here.
I see.
He's biting his tongue through his lips.
I try to recreate this motion a lot, and it's really hard to do, especially like when you're talking like he does it. It's so hard. I can hear you.
I'm trying to figure out what it is that he's doing. Like, why you would do that.
He's pulling his lip in to get his... Stop doing it. I can hear it popping. It's so gross. But to get his lip on his tongue, which makes no sense because they're right next to each other anyway. So what are you doing?
Well, how do you feel when he makes eye contact with you while he does it?
I hate it so much because now I'm remembering the sounds that you were just making. Oh my God.
Because if someone actually went after YouTube for their gross misuse of
you can chew into the mic for a little while if you want.
They might have to fix the
Oh
system.
my God!
And if they fix the system and it's all improved,
that was awful.
Takedowns anymore.
Just smash your tongue against your bottom lip.
YouTube would be a better place, right?
Disgusting.
So you can either waste your time spinning your wheels, gritting your teeth, stamping your feet, screaming as loud as you can, sending me angry, threatening emails.
That wasn't gawk gawk. That was just gross.
Yeah, it was gross. It was caw caw.
It was gross. It was
caw caw. He's like now calling us like babies and whiners and jacking off.
Yes. No, Chody Taint.
Oh, never. I mean, maybe if we get to hang out in person at some point, because I'm not sure if anybody knows this.
I'll eat some food.
We're not in the same studio at the moment.
Mukbang? No.
But yeah, if we get to hang out at some point, maybe we'll just have a big pizza together or something. How you feel
Fuck
about
yeah,
that?
we will. Oh my god. I feel like Phil looks right now like, yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Not funny. Don't laugh.
I'm stupid. Screaming as loud as you can.
For the
Sending me.
debilitation war chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank
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 you.
you, Kevin. I will be representing myself, and the money will go towards my law degree.
Yes.
Yeah. So this should be fine.
Angry, threatening emails. Or you could actually put your heads together and do something good for everyone
You
who
have no
uses YouTube.
friends. Who are you going to put your head together with?
The good
Also-
thing for us would probably be the bad thing for you.
Wait, we're already doing that, putting our heads together, right? We share information like, oh, this idiot took me down.
Yeah.
This guy, I heard this.
And we help each other.
We
Like-
help each other quite a bit.
And maybe someone who doesn't have any friends just doesn't understand that, right? Or someone who has no
Sure.
compassion also doesn't understand that.
A sociopath.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes.
They use
yes.
people as tools and discard them when they've become of less use, and it's fucked up.
So what are you going to do? That's the question. Okay? And by the way, you need to stop listening to the wrong people because you're listening to enablers. There's
Oh
people
my
out there who are actually like,
goodness.
oh no, you could sue DSP and you could get. There's nothing you could sue
Yeah,
me
you
for.
could.
Zero.
Who are you talking
I've done
about?
nothing wrong. You have no evidence that I've done anything wrong. I don't care what some YouTube lawyer.
Saying
Oh
that
my god, is it legal eagle or whoever that guy is?
the defense of, like, I don't know. I've never seen a Legal Eagle video.
Oh,
What's that?
There's another guy. Whatever. It's a lawyer. So whatever.
I see. It's not that Nick Rekieta.
Nick,
fella,
Rekieta, that's who I was thinking of.
Oh,
Nick
really?
Rekieta.
Because
Yeah,
he's
we know he watches Nick.
He's not so good. He's not so good these days. He's having a tough time.
I don't watch him, but we know Phil does.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
That's true. But still, I just don't think that we should be listening to Phil's legal advice. Frankly,
Absolutely not.
I really don't think it's like a good strategy as like the aggressor to be like, hold on, the guy I'm hunting is saying don't hunt me. Actually, don't come after me. You shouldn't come after me.
I don't taste good.
It'll be really bad for you. Okay, it'll be really really bad for you if you do. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Zero. I've done nothing wrong. You have no evidence that I've done anything
Yeah,
wrong. I don't
everything
care what some
correct.
YouTube lawyer
Yes,
says. He's
we
a fucking
do.
idiot. That's why he's a YouTube lawyer and not a real practicing lawyer. They don't know what
This
the
is why
fuck
he
they're talking
isolates
about,
himself so
all
he
right?
can
You can't
continue
just
living in
sue
his bubble.
anyone
Yeah.
and have it go through and be
legs
granted
are
by a
going nuts
judge
right now.
because you don't like them.
Yeah, I'm having
You
to
have
look
to have
away because
legal
I feel
grounds
rage.
for it. There's no grounds to sue me because I haven't done anything wrong. Period.
Yes, you have.
That's the end of discussion for anyone with a legal fucking mind. But people want to have YouTube drama about it and create
boy.
content.
like, hate
You're not
speech,
going
so
to get
that's
content
not
out of
cool.
it. All
Yeah.
you're going to do is waste your money
We're
and look like
getting
a
content.
jackass at the end of the day
I
when
feel
you
pretty
wasted
good.
money on a lawyer
Yeah, me
that's
too.
just going to laugh at you
I'm
because
having fun.
they took all
Like,
your
this-
money and
this
didn't
sucks,
have
but it's
anything to
fun.
come out of it with.
I don't think the lawyer is gonna laugh at me.
Ridiculous.
I think the
I-
lawyer is gonna say, "Hey, I don't
If
think."
I told him a joke, probably.
Well, possibly, but I don't think the lawyer is going to say, "Yeah, I'll take your money, idiot." I know we're not going to win this case, duh. But
you have no evidence.
yeah, this would be great. Like the
Like
whole
a
point,
buddy.
like what you're actually saying is that you have no like legal defense, basically, either, because you know that if someone sues you, you have to get a lawyer and defend yourself, and number
Right.
one, you purportedly can't afford that. Number two, you have nothing to defend yourself with because you're guilty.
You have no evidence. And Len, we're all in the same boat, but we just are. None of us believe him. He has no proof.
Yeah, he also has a horrible
so people
reputation
think, why am I
for
giving it
lying.
attention?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm getting threatened.
Because I'm getting
I
threatened.
told you this week I got like 5 or
He's
6
lying now.
emails.
Oh, 5 or
threatening
6
This
emails?
isn't just like, hey, I just want to
Wow,
let you know what's
popular.
happening. It's like, you better do something or we're going to sue or we're going to hit you with false strikes. Like, what does hitting me with false strikes out? Zero.
Bro,
Sal?
they did not say they're going to hit you with false strikes, you fucking liar.
You want
I mean,
content
I'm
out of
sure
my
someone
channel.
did,
You're going
but
to take it
maybe,
down?
Whatever.
For the same broken system that's hurting you. What's the point?
It hurts
doesn't
you
even make any
more, and
logical
it's really
sense. It's
funny,
like,
but also like.
what are
I'm
you
really-
talking about?
I'm irritated.
Why would
Yeah,
you do
but-
that? And again, emotion. That's what
I
it
like
is. It's
pain,
not
I guess.
logic. It's emotion. People are
Take it
upset.
easy, Andre.
No,
I
not like
totally
that.
get that.
Not like that,
I've been
okay?
there. You know,
I like being
but there's
scared.
no
It's
quick
like that.
fix.
Weren't
This
you
is
with
one
the
that
water bottle?
you know. Sadly, we're
Get down
all
from there.
beholden
It's
to a
not-
giant
it's not sexual.
corporation that we all
It's like,
upload
oh,
content to, and we all have to
Oh, yeah,
abide
you
by
like
their
roller coaster.
broken
You ever
ass
go in one of-
systems and
You ever
rules.
go in one of those,
yes.
in one of those haunted, not haunted house, but like a, you know, one of the, like you see the memes of them all the time, on like every November where they're like murder paths that they send people to walk on, and there's
I've not been to one of those.
You haven't been to one of those, huh? Okay,
but
you'd probably freak out in one of those.
Haunted houses, they fuck me up like in a bad way.
Uh-oh.
I can't do them.
Okay,
So,
well,
but I love
you
roller
can't do
coasters.
regular games. You get scared by regular games.
See, I know, but I'm willing to play it because there's a screen between me and the fucked up stuff.
So so you don't like being scared, is what it sounds like to me.
I do. It's a complicated relationship.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
This is one
it's
of
like how you feel about me.
And it
okay.
sucks.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So
clear. Now I understand.
all I have
You're
to
like,
say
I
is,
hate this. But oh my god, I love it.
be logical about it.
Not that first
I'm not
part.
going to bring it up again unless it
I
affects
dislike
me.
it. Bye.
So
There you
you
go.
know, guys, if there's strikes to hit my channel or some shit, I'll let you know. Because you
Women.
need to know. You need to know if a channel's going to get suspended and if I have to go upload to another channel. Because by the way, I did confirm that with YouTube last year when all this was going on,
Where's
and
the
I was
proof?
talking to YouTube partner support. I said, if DSPgaming gets
Upward
suspended for these
inflection?
false strikes,
Burger King,
can I still use my other channels? They said absolutely yes.
I hate that guy.
Every channel is individual.
You can use it, but you might not
There's a
make
difference
money,
if you're
bitch.
violating community. So, for example, if I was doing outright things that were awful to the community strikes, and getting multiple
YouTube is
community
his
strikes, and my channel was taken
livelihood,
down
not
for being like
ours.
a racist
That's
or something,
Very
and then I open a
true.
new
Yes,
channel,
that's
that's
true.
not allowed.
He's
But
not
I
gonna
already
start
have
repeating
established
himself.
channels.
It's
Yes, I could temporarily use
something
another channel if I
common
need
for,
to. If I need to
Wall
stream or
cows.
upload
Looping.
somewhere else, I can do that. I mean, I did
Yeah,
that years
well, that's
ago. If you
narcissism,
remember,
too.
I did that years ago when
Yeah.
the whole Google Plus fiasco happened.
It's just
and
like
this channel
overwhelming
got
you with words.
basically like
right?
hidden
You
on
gotta-
YouTube
Yeah,
for
maybe
like
given-
You agree with him to
I
get him to
used
stop.
the old KO
Like,
Gaming
okay,
channel, so I
sure,
might,
this
you know,
guy
if
is
it ever
black,
happens, I
I
have
don't care.
backups.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
not interested anymore.
Okay, so
Six
FYI,
Flags Magic
that's how it
Mountain.
works. And again, I
Hot
confirmed
soup.
672.
Oh,
I
sweet.
literally just said I confirmed with
What'd he
YouTube
say?
partner support. I have it in writing that they
Seems
said
small
you
to
can do
me.
that. It's only for
Having something in writing does not mean it's the correct
We didn't see it.
correct. We have not seen that either. But having it in writing does not like magically make
No.
it like okay no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or it's like a
I
legally
could write
binding
down,
thing.
like, I am an astrophysicist.
I just wrote down snooty
Doesn't
school,
mean
and I
shit.
believe that. I just wrote that in an
Well,
old piece
that
of
is
paper right over
true.
here. So
That is true.
So
Mine's
quid
not.
pro quo, right?
Yeah.
Right.
community
Non-zero
issues.
sum game.
You know
That is
what?
a problem.
We should start
You
our
can't
own law
ban evade with community issues,
podcast
but
because I think
copyright-
we're starting to
Oh
sound
my
we're
God.
Do that
starting to
because
sound
we
pretty
need to have
smart here,
copyright
frankly.
Yes.
cleared up,
I
and
think
it
that would
takes
make a lot of
weeks.
sense
Yes.
for us.
You see?
Yes. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Quid
so
pro
that's what's
quo.
going on. It's
Non-zero
stupid.
sum
I wish I didn't have to
game.
waste time talking about it because
I
it,
learned that
again,
from
it's nothing I'm
Arrival.
involved in. It's nothing you guys really are
Non-zero
involved in.
sum
but gotta let you know
What?
what's happening.
I heard
'cause
it
I
once in
gotta
a
make a
movie.
public
Yeah, I know,
statement
so
about
did I.
it. It seems like once a year I have to do this, right? At this point, once a year this
Amy Adams
happens,
say it,
and I have to come
I like
out
her.
and speak a public statement about it again.
Oh,
And it's just
again.
Cold
like,
attorney.
but-
at law.
what can you do, right?
But-
So it is what it is. And
Yeah,
you
won't
know,
show the
hopefully
emails,
nothing comes of
but
it.
we're supposed to
if
believe
anything, if something
him.
comes of it, I'll be honest with you. Someone needs to
I'm looking
collectively
forward
go
to going to
together and
jail.
make a
Oh,
class action lawsuit
no.
against YouTube for this.
Pay for it for me. Are you kidding me?
He always does this, which is that thing where he's just like, someone needs to go kick that guy's ass. You know what, man?
For me.
Someone needs to just walk up to him and punch him in the mouth. Not me, obviously, because that wouldn't work.
Yeah, you get to pay for the hospital bills and get the blame.
But someone needs to.
But
Someone
I
needs
get
to
to walk
do
away.
something. Someone needs to do something. Not me. That's work.
Protect your
Okay,
daggy.
YouTube is grossly abusing the MCA law every
You
time
are
they grant a
abusing
false
it.
claim.
You.
It's not
And we have
YouTube
evidence of
that's
all these
abusing
false
it,
claims.
idiot.
Here they all are.
You
Here they all are.
practice so many
And then
different
when YouTube gets
styles,
hit in the
styles
pocketbook
of abuse.
saying, listen, all this monetary
Just
loss
do.
of our channels and things because they were shut down because you granted false strikes and didn't vet them.
Alex,
YouTube
maybe
will have to fix their
Some
system.
people are affected permanently. Their
But
shit
no
was
one
shut
has
down,
done that.
so
Why? Because no one wants to bite the hand that feeds them.
it's
They're
not like
afraid that
it'll
if
go
something
away.
happens
It'll
and
go
they
away,
use YouTube
but
and it,
some
it
people
doesn't
got
go well
fucked.
for them, well, that's the end of anything they could do on YouTube, right? Like, of course, YouTube might, going to treat them poorly now. And, I hear you. But I'm
wanna
sadly,
treat
I'm not the
you
guy,
poorly.
as you guys know. I'm not rich. I'm not
Who are
big.
you
I'm a
talking
tiny
to?
little YouTuber.
Someone sexy?
No.
I don't
well,
have
yes,
the
actually.
means to
It's
go
an
after
attractive
YouTube
God.
on this.
viewer.
This sounds like this
Oh,
could be a
Flink it,
class
yeah.
action deal with a bunch of people grouping together, collectively pooling their resources and funds and
You're
time and effort
so
to
jealous
get YouTube to
that
change
we
for the
have,
better.
like,
That's great if that happens.
thousands of
But
friends.
I,
Thousands.
I can't be involved in it.
He's jealous.
If my only involvement will be very simple. If
No,
I'm
if
contacted
we're
by a
gonna-
lawyer and this lawyer says we're
put
in a
hearts in
legal
the chat
proceeding against YouTube,
For Aquatil,
there's false
love
claims
her.
in your
Love
name.
her.
Can you
We do,
provide
very much.
evidence
Talented,
to say that
smart
or
lady.
can you make a legal statement and say you're not involved in this? Yes.
No.
Absolutely. 1,000,000%. I never ever said that I would not work with a
Bill
lawyer.
Clinton said I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Absolutely. 1,000,000%. I've never
exactly. But people still believe what they're gonna believe. Bill. Ew. What the fuck?
Even in like the slow motion, look how fast his head goes across. He's like a fucking lizard. And like he's catching bugs out of the air.
Stupid.
Like
Now guys, Imo sound like a broken record here. But apparently this damn fuck troll. You know, the ones that say I'm false copyright striking them. Well, they think it's funny to sway him. I'm going to need you to buy in.
Right. Now, guys, I know I sound like a broken record here, but apparently these dumb fuck trolls, you know the ones that I false copyright striking them, well, they think it's funny to sue me. Hey, I'm going to need you to buy in like a lot, please. Thank you, Matt, for the $2 for the. That was nonsense until I read it. I liked it. I liked it though.
I love
that I would not work with a lawyer.
And then you get to correct some of the garbled up.
1,000,000% yes, I would do that.
I will.
Because that's the right thing to do.
Pony up.
You know, I'm not saying I refuse to help anyone. No.
Okay.
I will help anyone.
If you get a lawyer.
The right way to do this. Absolutely. I will aid
possible.
any investigation. I will aid any lawyer properly going through the right channel.
Because he said so. Oh.
He's literally saying that I won't help you until you get a lawyer.
That's insane.
An innocent person usually would. I mean, okay, that's a really like great
They'd be like
generalization.
gung ho to prove that they're innocent.
Yeah, because you're actually proving yourself innocent. Like I won't prove that I'm innocent unless you get a lawyer. That
yeah,
and it is
insane.
Like it does feel a lot like he's begging people to sue him, which I don't know is supposed to be like a bluff or if he's got something that he thinks he's got in his pocket, you know, like, oh, if they sue me, then I can blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't think so.
Right.
Just to try to get this issue fixed. Okay.
Okay.
But as for me doing stuff,
stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Detractor Beam is like a horror movie. They lure you into their stream and instead of decapitating you, they kill you with kindness and joy. Au revoir, mes amis.
Oh my God, Joy. Au revoir, mes amis.
Au revoir. Au
revoir.
Of my own accord, I've already done everything I could. There's two means to contact YouTube: the partner support and the legal team.
Be nice.
I've contacted both. They both gave me the big blow off and don't care.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Big blow off. Who did?
I've already done everything I could. There's two means to contact YouTube:
no.
the partner support and the legal team. I've contacted both. They both gave me the big blow off and don't care.
I think
and that's the end of it for me.
All right, if this even was like something, if there was something to take from what he just said, it's they don't care about Phil. They don't want to deal with him, and they're just like, oh, don't.
You're on your own, fuckhead. Like
yeah.
that's the like equation. It's like YouTube again. YouTube has nothing to do with this. So you contacting YouTube is not what people are asking for. People are asking you to prove that you are not the person behind this. I know that it's a difficult thing to prove a negative like that, but
especially when you're the one doing it.
Yeah, that's another real. That makes it real tricky. That makes it real hard.
We got it out of the way. Now we talked about the yearly thing.
Okay.
And,
it's weird that that's annual now. Just saying.
And he's just saying that because that's what it said in the email, and he's like now treating it like it's like, oh, it's just an annual thing. Beep beep boo.
Money.
Did you get your utensil style spoons?
No.
Eat time eat.
I don't know where mine is. I'm kind of sad.
I got mine and I've got it behind glass in the display case where it belongs.
Nice.
Shall we? Okay. Let's talk about how yesterday went.
Sorry. Snuck up on me like a sneak attack.
Yeah, I know.
My bad.
That's funny. Abdullah says at the bottom of the page, YouTube flagged this as Silent Hill the Arcade 2007. So for those who don't know, today we're playing this game, Silent Hill the Short Message. This is the free game that was released surprise on Wednesday during the Sony Direct or whatever it was called.
Thank you.
It was State of Play, Direct, whatever.
You got a ladle?
Holy shit! But it's not listed on YouTube at all. Like it's not. There's a game. So I looked at the link.
We're going to hyperspeed on this one because
the stream once the game starts playing to detect what it is.
I always
it
forget
detected the wrong game. I did the game.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. It's probably
no, that sneeze blasted us into
anyway, let's talk. Yesterday was my first day back from break, and we had a really good. We had a really good day. First of all, Baldur's Gate 3 went really well.
I'm blessed.
Had a good chill time there exploring the Act 2 content. You know, now that we have that moon lantern or whatever it's called, you can go through the entire area without the shadow curse affecting you. And we keep uncovering cool stuff. We went to the healing school and had the boss fight, but we talked our way out of it again. We went to this cave full of like acid and fought some enemies.
I've not played this. I don't have a
basically did a lot of
console.
exploration. Ran into Raphael again for the second time in the playthrough. Everything good progress. Although I was a little miffed because you get to this area, you can see this like glowing
games like this.
You know, now that we have that moon lantern or whatever it's called, you can go through the entire area without the shadow curse affecting you, and we keep uncovering cool stuff.
I think he's manic.
A boss fight, but we talked our way out of it again.
Well, he's a 2x.
Fought some enemies, and
I know,
but
the
rocking is insane.
No, I know, but even
good progress.
on regular speed, I think he is manic depressive or borderline.
Oh, interesting.
I do think so because people are like, oh, he's on uppers, Well, like eventually that would even out, and he'd get used to it or something. But
he's also drinking, right? Like
maybe at night. But with mania, it's just going, and there's these crazy lows and stuff too. I think there's some mania in there.
You think
he could be bipolar. Like,
I would have a bit easier time believing that he had some kind of like borderline personality disorder or some bipolar disorder.
Well, that's got to be mixed in there too. Like I've got a little twinge of that.
Who
but
doesn't?
You know, I know how to treat it and stuff. But
it is on a like a personality scale, right? So we all have some sort of that to some degree in some way. We just have traces of that personality. Look how hard he is mining this. And okay, so here's the dig. Go on, finish your thought.
Well, all right. So we know he's never been formally diagnosed with depression or anything, like one does to treat it with medication or therapy. So there's no way this bitch would know if he had manic depression or borderline or anything.
You've never been to a doctor, I guarantee.
No. So we're going to be left speculating, and I'm okay with it. I like speculating. It's fun.
Yeah. So I think he grabs something out of his nose here. I think he like pulls it out with his index and his thumb here because then he goes.
This is where his brain is going. It's leaking out.
Boom. Right on the armrest. Like you can see the scoop motion that he does here. Whip.
Shut up, Meth Bear. I had borderline personality disorder mainly when I was a teenager. I grew out of it. Dog.
And now he's into the jerk off too.
Holy shit, Phil.
You're horny today, Phil. I hate it.
Yeah.
Just put that back in there, please. Thank you.
Whoa.
Okay, it's really good when it goes back in.
I need to get back into reverse and shit. It's funnier.
Watch this. Phil that's Phil cramming that's Phil cramming the part of his brain that fell out through his nose.
Yeah, he's cleaning up and like trying to fix shit.
Yeah.
Although I was a little miffed because
can you
get
clean
to this
up?
area and you could see this like glowing town out in the distance.
What?
And I'm like, oh cool, is that where you're supposed to go? But you can't get to it. You gotta go
booger
all the way around the map back.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This is nuts. He's very expressive today.
Oh, Domine Deus.
Holy crap, Michael, that's crazy.
Domine, Deus Domine. Oh.
Go all the way around the map,
all the way
around to an area you couldn't go to before because you didn't have the moon lantern. And I'm like,
bring it around town.
Well, this is frustrating. Now we gotta walk all the way back through this map. But it is what it is. I had a good time yesterday. We actually we ended up at a
I think that was on
we fought a bunch of zombies,
armrest,
and that was the first
that he
like
cool
zombie fight. There was undead we fought
he's
before,
got,
but not
like,
like
yellow
official
streaks
zombies.
down
We were
his
official
pants
zombies
and his
that
armrest.
revived in the mortuary.
And
we're getting a lot of lore for
that's
the area
why he
too,
has
which
a mustache
is
there.
So I had a good time.
The yellow streaks.
That mustache
in
is
Baldur's Gate 3, and there will be two more streams of
Those
Baldur's
points
Gate
are
3,
sharp.
one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday this week coming up. Okay.
They do look.
Last night was Friday Night Fights.
They
My second ever Friday Night Fights in Tekken 8. Playing with Jun Kazama again. I'm getting better with this character, but now it's funny though.
I don't think so.
Is
it funny? It's gonna be funny.
I feel like I'm now at the level that I was at like 3 weeks to a month into Tekken 7. What I mean by that is I remember when I was playing Tekken 7, I was using Lily, and I was getting better and better with Lily, but then I hit a wall, and the wall was basically crap. I don't have the character knowledge, and I don't have the execution to continue to get better at the game. And it killed me because I was like, man, I know that I could get better if I had the time to invest, but I didn't feel like I wanted to invest the time, and I just dropped the game at that point. 1 week into Tekken 8, I'm already there with June. Like, I got to a point where now I'm facing people who are good, they know what they're doing with the characters, they've got mix-ups, they've got interesting stuff they're doing, but I just don't have knowledge of the characters. I'm not recognizing the moves when they come out, and therefore, is this a high move, is this a low move, is this a high-low mix-up, is this an overhead, is this the animation for their heat smash or not? Like, I don't have that knowledge yet. And because I don't have that knowledge, I can't react appropriately, and therefore, I get smashed, essentially, right in the face, over and over. It's frustrating because I feel like I should know how to beat them, but I don't because I've basically been out of the competitive loop of Tekken for 100
but
years.
I don't because I don't train with any of them. I don't study. I'm stupid.
Lars, when he knocks you down, has this pattern that he can do with low kicks that kind of keeps rejuggling you.
You're not studying or absorbing tech.
Aerial teleport dive kick. Yeah, if you don't know what's coming out, you have to be ready to block it immediately, and I actually don't know how to punish it or if it's safe. I just don't know. And I remember when that move came out in Tekken 6, I hated it. I remember in Tekken 7, I hated it. And it's like, here's Tekken 8. And now I'm finally trying to learn the game really and seriously play it. And I got to figure it out this time. But this guy threw it out twice, and both times that he did it.
Yeah, fuck this.
Hit me right in the face.
This is basically Street Fighter 6 talk.
Yeah.
And you and I, we're not fans of that. I hate to speak for you, but I also know that I'm right.
It's not easy to listen to. What's this?
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the best game ever made. It's a good game. I get why people want to see me play it. I am playing it. But there's more than just Baldur's Gate to life in gaming right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty ridiculous that people are just like that.
But if you're
like Elden Ring, if I wasn't playing Elden Ring, I was playing Elden Ring.
So the
games, I want to balance it. For variety, if I just play Elden Ring, I'll get burnt out on it. I won't have as much fun. Well, I don't care. Play Elden Ring. And basically shout out every other game for like 2 months when I play Elden Ring.
Bullshit.
You know, it's ridiculous.
He does the fast nose.
I don't know what else to say.
White.
Anyway, so yeah, Tekken last night went well. I think I won more than I lost, but it was like that close. It was like real, pretty much dead even. I'm okay with dead even nights. I am, especially when I'm losing the stuff I don't know. Like first time I saw Leroy, first time I really saw Lars. If I fight that character more often now, I'll learn more. I'll be able to counter them better, and I'll get better at it. So it's okay. Those are the kind of licks it's okay to take. You know, it might be frustrating in the moment to lose, but if you're losing to something you don't know, you don't knowledge of, as long as you're absorbing, I told you, the best way to become a good winner at fighting game or anything in competitive life is to become a good loser.
God damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay.
I agree.
All right, now. What are we doing today? Well, we're doing what you guys voted for. All right.
Wait,
it's
I heard
short message. I literally don't know what this
game
game's about. Besides, I guess some other people who have raised problems. I don't know because I didn't play it. But ever since it was released free on Wednesday, people said, "Are you gonna play it?" Well, I don't know anything about it. You guys look into it and tell me. And yesterday on the podcast, I said, "You guys know about it for a couple days." And basically, people were telling me it's 2 hours long. But since I'm an interactive streamer, it's probably gonna take longer than 2 hours to beat it. So probably 3, right? Which is fine. And it'll be a one-stream deal.
I don't
but that's about it. No
care.
one's really told me much about it. So I really don't even know what to expect from this game. I don't know what it's gonna be besides it's Silent Hill. All right. So I guess we'll find out.
What
today.
I did last night is I wanted to play a few games. I found a good stopping
point. There you go. That's today's daytime stream. I hope it ends up well.
Moved on to another one. Had a lot of fun. Beat a couple. Gonna come back to another couple.
Like a Dragon Infinite well. I'm stoked for this because
I'm not gonna fucking hold days hostage. Oh my god.
But how is that gonna work for your streams and your audience? What if your audience gets confused about what game you're playing?
I
started Dino Punk and never finished it, so...
which is a minigame that plays like Animal Crossing. I want to unlock that by the end of next week, so possibly I gotta do fucking
Shadows overloading.
On Thanksgiving. On Valentine's Day, late stream on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, I would like to actually do the co-op with my wife. I think that would be something special and fun for the day. But I have to unlock it, so it means I have to get that far. Right now, I'm like in the middle of chapter 5. People say chapter 6. Now, the way this game is, some chapters are entirely story, others have content. Chapter 3 is a mix, all right? But I don't know, maybe tonight we do a story and we do some side stuff. Maybe when we play it again on Monday, we'll beat chapter 3, we'll head into chapter 4, right? I don't know. We have to see how the pacing goes. But yeah, I am excited for more tonight. It's always chill fun. I'm excited for this. I hope you will join me. Okay. Tomorrow, Sunday, reaction. What I mean by that is all day I'm reacting to stuff. Literally. First of all, the first stream is DSP versus Internet over on DSP Reacts, our React channel. You can find that youtube.com/@DSP Reacts. Great show where the members submit clips every week.
Which I personally enjoy a little bit
somehow. Or stuff there. So I'm looking forward to it. Please submit your questions if you haven't. Just as a
reminder,
if you're a member on that channel, you must submit your
I do think she will come back.
By the end of my final stream today. Last week there was 2 people.
Wife Wednesdays is not happening, but I do think she'll come back.
By the end of the stream on Saturday, because right after that late stream, I head over and I make that thread so that we can
Can't
do
let
the
the
stream the
trolls
next day.
win,
I'm not
dude.
putting videos in 5 minutes before we stream. You understand? It has to be done ahead of time. Get it in a playlist.
You just said I was gonna make that bread.
So please post them up. I'm excited for that.
I don't know.
See more. Now,
thread.
tomorrow night we're doing something different. Tomorrow night on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to DSP Throwback. That's right.
Like she
for the
has
first time
thick
February,
skin,
and only
like
the second time on the
someone
channel.
like
We're going to do a
that.
live stream, and it's going to be Retro Reacts.
Well, all right, okay, low-hanging fruit. Okay,
You guys have been voting on it the last few days.
Yeah, people
And here they are.
say what
Option
they're
number 1,
gonna say.
continue with the original Red Dead Redemption.
I don't care what
you
trolls say.
It's a classic. Was
You
lost to the internet for
would
many
show
years. It's
back
one of the
up
playthroughs that I'm
if you
slowly
really
uploading daily.
believe that.
Well, I should say every other day to DSP Throwback. So I watched like 2 parts of it last time, and people
I
absolutely
play
love it.
bad.
Wow,
I'm bad
really
at
outstanding. Can't wait to do
games,
more
and I
reaction style stuff
enjoy
in the
it.
future. Second option, my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough from 2011.
Make fun
That's
of
like the
each
first
other.
ever
It's
run of the game. I went in with zero knowledge of it, how to
You're
play
both
it, anything
little
about the
babies.
mechanics. I walked in and I got my ass handed to me.
thick skin.
Paper bag. I tried hard to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have a strategy guide. I didn't want to keep moving stuff up. And I got to Blight Town and I rage quit. All right, so it's an
What?
epic first time run. Everyone agrees that it's hilarious because of the mistakes and the things I
Red.
didn't understand. And now how fun will it be to watch that back from a modern perspective? Now that I've played
He's
every
gonna
FromSoft game and I
react
appreciate
to,
them all.
and I hope
You've
it's
seen them now.
gonna
So
be
now go back and see my first run from 14 years ago. Will probably
Let's
be
do Dead
13 years ago.
Space.
Will probably be
Hello,
right?
Juice.
My original Bloodborne run from 2015. Now at that point I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, it's just like it's like choose your slur.
Ever.
I
But that
guess.
didn't have to
So
change
just
the
like
system.
whatever you want to hear
Or
him say.
Shield instead. It was based on
Hello,
systems. I
Pickle
didn't understand.
Juice.
So I slowed my way through that game my
Team
first run.
Cat
Later on, I
doesn't
played it
have
later. Second run I
skin.
did much better. That first run.
Cool.
Sure, bud.
Okay. And the last option,
Like,
my original
you
Heavy
know,
Rain playthrough from 2010. This was one of the
life
first
is
ever
what you make
choose
of
your own
it.
adventure narrative-based games that I played on YouTube.
Choose your own
man, I ended up. I
adventure.
remember really going over the top, camming up the commentary on that one to try to
Right
have fun scenes and
now,
things.
his-
And
Wow.
many people still
Right
say
now
one of my
his
best
stream
playthroughs
is
I've
just
ever
an
done
empty
because
chair.
it's entertaining as hell, plus being a cool murder mystery,
Yeah.
which is something really neat to see, like a suspenseful take me guessing what's going on in the game and stuff like that. So, FYI, you guys have been voting on this for over 2
care.
days. Over 400 votes have come in.
Over 2
There's still
days.
time. You can still vote today. You have 24 hours left to vote. But here's the
All
results.
right, trolls,
Red Dead Redemption 1,
go
15%
fuck up
of
the
vote.
votes, please.
Dark Souls
Yeah,
1,
let's
42% of
pick
the vote.
the troll
Bloodborne,
option.
4% of the vote. I am shocked
Yeah.
that so few people want to see
What?
Bloodborne again. I thought that would be a shoo-in, and no, it's the last place. And then
I
lastly,
know.
the Heavy Rain run, 39%. So actually,
Heavy Rain, let's go do
24 hours
Heavy
to go.
Rain, Heavy Rain,
This is
Heavy
neck
Rain.
and
Go
neck
fuck it up.
between Dark
Fuck it
Souls
up,
and Heavy
boys.
Rain. Because if you do the math, That's
This
only
is the
3%
only kind of
differential.
gay ops
Well,
I'm
1%
okay
of
with.
400 is 4.
Is like
3%
fucking
would be around
up a
12.
I'm
So
giving it
12
all
votes
she's
are the
got.
craziest thing right now.
3-3.
Just a handful of people go over there and vote. This thing could flip.
That's
It's
as
funny,
fast as
yesterday
she
when I said
goes.
Heavy Rain was in the lead. And now within 24 hours, it's flipped, and Dark Souls 1 is in the lead. Will it flip again?
I
don't know. I really don't care. I think either of those playthroughs would be a great reactive to do.
like,
So tomorrow night on the live stream,
enhanced
Retro
YouTube,
React
you
on
can go up
DSP
to
Throwback. It's
16
going to be everyone's the poll.
I
Head over there to the
haven't
community tab of DSP Throwback and vote
improved
if you have it.
YouTube.
YouTube.com/@DSP Throwback. Go to the community tab, vote on that poll. I'm curious, did someone vote on it right now because I said that? Yes, 9 more votes came in, but Dark Souls 1 is still winning.
Yes. For YouTube.
There you go. So please keep voting. Now, one other thing. Subscribe to the Throwback channel if you want to talk on the stream. Reason being, just like all my other YouTube channels, the streams will be subscriber-only mode. So if you're not subscribed for 24 hours and then you try to attend that stream, you are not going to be able to talk
I'll send you
on it.
the
All right? I want to make this abundantly clear because last time some people didn't know that, and they went to the stream and couldn't talk, even some regulars, and people were very upset and were like, "Oh, I can't talk on that stream." You got to subscribe now so you can talk tomorrow night. All right? Cool. Now. Cool. That's it makes like, I'm not even kidding, it makes like 50 cents a day on ads.
Really
all right?
good.
So if you attend that stream and you like the throwback content, please support it. Whether it be, super chats, being a member on that channel helps, tips during that stream, anything during that stream would be appreciated to help that channel because it is an ongoing project and this is an opportunity for you to actually learn something.
It's all about online trolls, buying someone.
Okay, cool. On Monday, we go back to full-time gaming after fully
like
reacting. Monday morning, it will be Tekken 8. Watch it Monday afternoon. It will be Tekken 8. New character.
like me,
What character?
right?
I don't know.
That's
Right now,
like
I'm leaning
me.
towards 2.
That's
Jack
like me.
Bye, Radman. That's
Why?
like me,
Because they're
right?
easy
That's
characters.
like me.
They're silly.
Bye,
They're
Radman.
fun.
Have a
I've
good
already kind of picked a couple more
day.
standard characters. Like I would argue Paul Phoenix, June. They're more standard characters. King's a Grappler. So now I'm going to go to one of these big
made that joke
beefy
about
style
something
Tekken characters.
Last
But
night.
that's just my take. I don't have to use them. It could be up to you guys. What do you guys think? Who would you like to see? We have today and tomorrow to talk this out and figure
I don't
it out.
care.
Give me your opinions, right? Give me your
I
feedback.
don't have an opinion on that. And like,
I don't.
why do you have to get
based on that,
every
I will decide what I want to do.
It's
all right, let's see.
because
Let's see
he
what you guys
can't
want
be
to see on Monday.
burdened
What I'll do, like I said,
with
Sunday night.
making.
I'm
He's
trying to figure out
one
what
of
I want
those
Sunday
people
night.
that's
Sunday night, I'll
like,
watch
when
videos.
you ask
Whether
them
it's
what they want for dinner, it's like,
tutorials,
what do you want?
punch tutorials, combo tutorials. I'll watch some matches. Then I'll try to add it to my game. I'll go training mode and just do some basic practice to start, and then we'll go online and see what I can do. Okay?
And it's awful.
Monday night, more like a dragon.
You know what's worse than
Tuesday,
that?
Baldur's
What's
Gate
worse than
3
that
and
is
Power
being
World.
like asked, like, what do you want for dinner? And then you give like 2 or 3 options, and it's like,
And they say no.
Like, okay.
Let's just do this.
Well,
And it's the worst.
It's like I've done my part. Like I did my top 3.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I've given my
Help.
you pick, babe. Yeah, you
No.
pick, babe.
I will always say Taco Bell, so not.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll
Just,
always
you say
say
that
Taco Bell.
first. Just say that first. We'll go to Taco
Taco Bell?
Hell yeah! Injured
Hell
Gold.
yeah.
Injured hot
yeah.
sauce, more like.
Yeah.
Time to
Or
get back
like
to Power
Five
World. It's a
Guys.
very fun
Injured
game.
mild-
Again, I compare it to those years when I was, or that year and a half when I was playing
Injured
ongoing
mild
Minecraft.
sauce?
I kind of feel like that's what it's going to be for us. I really enjoy it. So once we get playing
Yeah.
it.
Mild sauce.
I like
Power World
mild
is fun.
sauce.
Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3, more Like a Dragon. That's the streaming week. If you didn't notice, I didn't mention Suicide
Well,
Squad. I'm not playing it. I'm glad I'm not. All reports of that.
I'm
Essentially, the story's
very
good. Gameplay's
tiny
boring. It shouldn't have been a
white
shooter game like
woman.
this. It should have been an Arkham game.
Can't
And we wish it was an
handle
Arkham game.
much
And it sucks because of it. That's sad. That's really fucking sad because obviously it means that Rocksteady's management
pick,
doesn't know what
babe.
they're doing and completely veered from the path that some people wanted. Why they would have made a looter shooter style co-op shooter game instead of something that someone wanted, I don't know.
I don't
besides
care.
management. Also, I'm not going to be playing
Just
Home Stars right now. I'm not saying I wouldn't check it out
insulting,
eventually. But right now I got so much on
He
my plate.
also,
I'm trying to
like,
play as much like a
acts like
dragon
there's
to
only
unlock that
one
Dondoko
video
Island
game
quickly.
company
So I
in
can
the
do the co-op
world,
with
and
my
they
wife.
all
So I can be
make-
focusing on what I'm focusing on right
they
now.
make the
Simply
decision
because Silent
for
Hill
what
today is kind of taking
game
away from my
comes
next
out
week.
in
We have a marathon.
order,
Yes,
and
ladies and
like,
gentlemen,
Yeah.
among all this time that we're talking about this stuff, we have a marathon 1 week from today.
What?
It is DSP Super Bowl Bash right here on DSP Gaming all day long. I will be in
Also,
NFL
that's
attire. All
illegal
right, I will be
using that word.
all decked out. I'll have some props and things to have during the stream. In addition to that,
Wait, you
there's
can't
maybe some
use
booze.
the
What
word
booze? I don't
Super
know.
Bowl?
I haven't decided yet. I gotta see what I can get. Maybe
Not
some beer, maybe
really.
some hard liquor.
No.
I can't spend a lot of money on this right now
Like,
because it's very
they'll
tight for me
fuck
right
you
now.
up for that. Am I
So I have to figure out
wrong?
what I can do and not really. Essentially,
I
I'll see what I
don't
can
think
get.
it's
My wife's gonna be
that
making food.
severe.
Multiple things.
don't
We
like
discussed
it.
either maybe a crazy dip
Am I
or
wrong? Help
quesadillas
me,
or both, but she might make other
help.
stuff too. She's gonna be looking for recipes this week to make during that stream.
I need
And
to
of course, it's gonna be gameplay.
know.
Now, the one
She's
thing we have determined is
still
you want to see
looking for
NFL.
recipes,
So
huh?
I'm gonna get the old Madden on my
Of
Xbox
course.
Series X from like, it's like Madden 2023 or something. And we're gonna do a simulated game.
Oh, so you
of
are
Kansas
gonna
City
do
Chiefs
Madden,
against San Francisco
okay.
49ers with the updated rosters. We'll see who wins. I'll commentate over it while drinking. It should be pretty funny actually that day.
Well,
Okay?
whoever is on your team
Then,
is gonna
what else are we gonna do?
lose.
That's up to you.
It's a
We can do
trademark.
options. We can do
Ah,
multiplayer
get
games.
fucked.
For example, I could do
Say
a
hate
certain
it.
segment
He said
of
that
Modern Warfare
before.
multiplayer, which by the way, just a few days before we'll have updates. There's actually new content coming out for new maps.
play
So that could be pretty cool.
Oh, okay, well,
Just Tekken, right? Just jump
that's
online, play some people in
an
Tekken. We could
attempt
go back to
at
Street Fighter for a stream just for fun, for variety, I don't know.
self-deprecating humor.
Or we could actually continue with the playthroughs that I'm doing right now.
Or
We could do a little
honesty.
bit of Like a Dragon. We could do a little bit of maybe Tekken offline stuff. Maybe do character stories, right? Whatever you
So
want.
how
It's a
is this
throwback,
different
laid back
from any
day.
other
It's not
day?
something serious. It's not like, oh my
It's
god, it's a
not.
marathon. We're
Like,
gonna play 7
it's
games
not
all in
about
one session. It's
football.
nothing like it's way more
It's
relaxed.
not
Instead of
different
having
games.
monstrous pressure on
How
us to
is
get
this
done during this thing.
Super
Instead, just have a good time to just have a chill day. All right? So I think that's gonna be great.
Yeah, there's a reason why people call it the
big
big
Tekken Ball. I mean, yeah,
game.
Tekken Ball's pretty boring. You know, my wife played it once and was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Yeah, this is a mode from like the PS2 era, you know, PS1 era." I think Tekken Ball was on. Was it not
is
Tekken 3?
weird.
It was one of the old
The
Tekkens they
angle
added
of
to the console
this
version of the game.
room, I
It's a
just
super
kind
party
of
game. It's
looked
not
at
really
like
serious, right?
because of like how thin and long this one is. this one is, there's like something weird about the perspective in this room. Kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's askew.
He did say that he like moved one of the tables in one direction earlier, and he was like fucking around with the LEDs back there. But I feel like he moved his camera too, because my perspective's all fucked
No, but
up
then
here.
he would have like spent a whole half
let's talk about it
hour
next week.
trying
Now
to
we really got to
fuck
next week.
with
What do you want to see outside of the NFL sim? Hockey. What would you like to see during the day? It was Tekken 3 I had, right? I thought so.
Enjoy your brain worms.
So let's figure this out over the next week. Shall we? Let's chat a little more about it and get to a determination. And we're gonna have a nice relaxing day next Saturday. I hope you'll join me for that. Okay? All right.
No.
I finished all the topics that I wanted to talk about today. So let's get the shout outs. We start off with Pausen, who we have his membership for a whopping 2 years. It says 2 years. Damn, yeah. Time flies. You can believe it.
Wow.
I've now been a full-time streamer on YouTube for almost 3 years.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been that removed from Twitch, and I ain't going back because it's just gotten worse, right? So, yeah, it's been a long time. Some people are about to earn
Twitch, so
their
I think
diamond crowns.
User error.
For being 3-year three-year members here on DSPgaming. That's pretty cool. Okay. So that's what we got so far on the YouTube side of stuff. Let's take a look at tips here today. I just want to see because I do have a couple troll tips here.
What?
Oh, sweet. Thanks for the money, dummy.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Just listen to this.
Okay.
Someone tipped me $1 and says, you struck down a commentary video from a detractor to teach him a lesson. You've been falsely claiming videos. I never struck down a commentary video of a detractor to teach them a lesson. I don't know who you're listening to.
That's a lie. I know he's done it
That's literally never happened. Never. Not once. In the entire history
I believe you less.
of me being here on YouTube,
I believe you less
there's been some things that have happened. For example, some of them were machinima
super crazy.
Related. As I cleared up last year when I did my machinima
Our good friend Super Crazy.
Machinima was first doing things in my name that I didn't even know about. Then they stopped doing that and started claiming things in their name.
Funny.
And I had no involvement in any of that whatsoever. They took the volition themselves to do it. And they were claiming to me that they were going to pay me money for any videos they claimed, and they never did. They literally were claiming detractor videos and never paid me a cent for them. So they lied, basically.
Good.
Okay?
You're not supposed to get...
What?
And I didn't get any money from those detractor videos that they claimed. And can you believe that, folks?
Yes.
The only videos I've ever actively claimed on YouTube.
So you have claimed videos then? You just got finished saying you didn't.
For videos that were cut and paste stolen from my channel. And what I mean by that is
you have done it then.
Literally ripped a podcast, ripped a stream of me playing games.
I've never done it.
No commentary,
I don't give a
no
shit.
criticism, no one talking over it with it, just re-uploaded it. That's illegal.
Oh, okay. He's talking about
and
DDM.
redistributed it without permission. You added no creative work to it. You didn't transform it. That's illegal. And there have been a couple cases over the years where those videos were taken down very legally.
They've got sound drops.
Outside of that, I never do it.
Pussy
and
is
I haven't
the
done. I couldn't even
problem.
tell you the last time I did it.
Fuck, man, if someone
that is a big problem.
I don't have time for it. I don't care.
That's all it is.
I don't give two shits about it. I don't. I really don't give a shit. So
like,
you
if someone
tip
took my
me
videos
$1
and was like,
to tell me I did
look what they're
something I
doing,
literally didn't do,
just
but you
continue
believe it
about
because you're
my
nuts.
day.
You get it? Do you
I
see
don't
the problem
care.
here? You sit there in your little circle jerker
cares
communities
so much.
telling
we're
each
going
other
back to
these
this
things,
now.
and none of it's true. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Get a clue.
Okay.
Get some help. No
okay,
one knows what you're speaking of, besides you and your little group of weirdo friends who don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Get some
I don't know
intelligence.
what I'm
Get some help.
saying a lot of times.
Seriously. You hate me for things that don't happen. Listen, I'm a flawed human. I make lots of mistakes. Hate me for things I actually do wrong. Because there's tons of them. There's evidence of it all over the internet. Every time I say something wrong, I do something wrong. I get emotional on a stream. Oh my god, he's lost it. There's tons of things you could actually hate me for that are legit. I own those things.
Yeah, and I do.
And I will apologize for them when I make those mistakes. Don't hate me for something I'm not doing.
Why don't you apologize
I'm not doing
now?
what you're saying. You're crazy.
This is bizarre.
By the way,
hate me if you want to, but I haven't done these things that I've said I've done.
Hate me for the things that I say you're allowed to hate me for.
But I haven't done any of these things.
But I haven't done anything wrong, but there are things that I have done wrong, and you're allowed to hate me for those things.
When I do the wrong things, then I'll apologize for them. But I've not done anything wrong.
And so, hold on. Am I allowed to hate him because he snorts and burps into the mic?
No.
And because he's a gouty pig roach?
No.
Like, I feel like I should be able to. I feel like that's my...
He talked about the email address a long time ago, War Dog.
For things I actually do wrong. Because there's tons of them.
You can't
there's evidence of it all over the internet. Every time I say something wrong, I do something wrong, I get emotional on a stream, and oh my god, he's lost it. There's tons of things you can actually hate me for that are legit.
Offensive.
I own those things. And I will apologize for them when I make those mistakes.
You didn't
Don't hate me for something I'm not doing. I'm not doing what you're saying. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so...
Calling someone crazy is so dismissive and rude.
Yes, and you can't, like, okay, so he's saying it is okay to detract when he is getting insane and melting down on people and losing his shit on them.
That's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. But don't say things that I say are not true. Don't talk about the things that I deny are happening, okay? Don't contradict me, basically. That's you can laugh at me when I'm obviously being a freak of nature, screaming at people, but not when I'm lying, okay?
Yeah.
Sound good?
I knew we were going to see a mental decline, but woo.
It's been pretty. That's been a long time coming, my friend. I think that's been it's been quite a while now.
It's very steep now. Ignore the
By the way, let me know your mailing address. I got a spoon to send you. Anyway, I received a $3 tip.
Ew.
Such a
From an anonymous tipper.
See,
what's your thoughts on the Sonic X Shadow?
If you were normal, that would be a good callback, but you're not. So fuck you.
It's not like, you're right. You're absolutely right. It would be a good comeback if he wasn't like such a manufactured false piece of shit who. Or number one, if it was a funny joke. It's just stupid that like I have to mail you the spoon so that you would then have to come to me
you can
with
come
the
and
spoon
dine out of my rectum
and eat out of my ass. Like I don't understand. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'll keep the spoon, but I'm not gonna come and eat out of your ass.
Thanks for the spoon, man.
Idiot. Ha. And now I have your spoon. It's plastic. What
my spoon is too
Narration.
plastic.
Okay,
spoon is too big.
It was just recently announced that there is going to be a Sonic collection of sorts that's going to be sold. I think it's this fall. Is that correct? It's coming out this fall. So it's basically 2 products in one. Okay. Product number 1 is that Shadow the Hedgehog is going to have a game or be involved in a platformer. It's confusing. I didn't see the video of it. I just read the announcement. I was like, huh? So from what I don't understand,
I got them.
Sonic the Hedgehog is going to have a re-release of Sonic Generations. Remember Sonic Generations? That was one of the earliest Sonic games I ever played. I can't remember Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors came first. I played those
getting
two
very
on my YouTube
self-conscious
days.
about like this shirt.
I'm a
But I like both by then. I actually thought Sonic Generation was outstanding.
It's embarrassing.
I really liked the game. But I can't remember what came first. Sonic Colors is
man.
They're both great games. Anyway, so I guess the news is they're re-releasing Sonic Generations for modern consoles.
There you go.
Hilariously, people have done comparisons of the footage, and the game looks identical. They're like, no, it really looks exactly the same. It doesn't look like they tweaked anything. It looks like it's the same game. They're just putting it on a modern console. Now, I'm not against you playing it. I really liked it when I played it years ago. Maybe an opportunity to play a game a second time if you guys are interested. But I guess the other thing is that I guess Shadow is Shadow in it. Or is Shadow having his own game, but it's sold with it?
That's one of my pet peeves. Like,
they added Shadow to it, or is Shadow going to have his own standalone content?
It would be so much faster. Just Google it.
They added Shadow to it. So people are saying Shadow is a playable character in it. Did they add Shadow stages? Like, did they add actual stages from Shadow the Hedgehog games to it? Because that would make sense. That would fit the format. If Sonic's going through his state range, makes really face asking if I like it. Now I don't, because it popped in my face.
This is nuts.
Cool. Continuing on. What the hell?
What the hell? Huh? What the?
But I'm trying to use the app.
At DSPgaming. I don't sleep good lest in IDK watch this. I had oh god. I had a seizure so tuckered out.
Oh no.
But I talk you in chat. PS I love Lou in Tekken. Please go back to bed, Jade. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Phil's not gonna read that because it's a huge paragraph. He's talking to the camera, okay?
You probably should have a pop-up on my face asking if I like it. Now I don't.
Genuine.
I received a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man.
Fuck that.
He says, "This is not a spoiler. You've talked about this yourself. If Gale is considered a human weapon, when and where do you use it? It's got to be critical."
Fucking.
I almost feel like the final boss, but then there's gonna be some twist.
Minecraft me, please.
You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be a twist where there'll be a situation that's just not beatable, and you have that's the time, right? And then later on you continue on with the plot and there's a final boss that's normal. You can beat it normally, right? I don't know. The game has some interesting writing, that's for sure.
What the fuck kind of advice is that?
But I don't know if 100% he's okay with it.
I don't know.
And there really is no way in the plot to solve this. It's just gonna happen, right?
Life.
You know, it has to be the time when it's gonna maybe save. Here's the other thing too. We don't understand it. Like he said, he's gonna blow up or something, right? Well, obviously, you don't want him to blow up in the middle of the town because then all that collateral damage, right? So I don't even know. I don't really understand. Again, I don't know the lore or nothing. Is he gonna be like literally like a bomb, or I don't know how it's gonna happen, right? When he becomes this magic weapon, what weapon is it? Yeah, again, maybe it's just a trick. Maybe the reason that they're kind of acting like that is because it's a trick and he's gonna die in Act 2. And we'll just say never. But if the guy's totally okay with it, he's come to terms with that.
Spoil something?
They put so many flippy kid guys in the game that he almost became like not the flippy kid guy anymore. You know, he just had that quick sweep and the counter.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Right, cool. Thank you for the suggestion.
I don't think you're
let's see here.
Because it's
Flippy
insane
tits.
$3 tip.
Flippy tits. That's what I heard.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read this message. He hate me. Did a $3 tip and says, "I'm eating at a fancy restaurant called Chipotle. Have you ever been?" Oh, very fancy. Let me tell you the first thing, when you walk in and they give you that white glove treatment at Chipotle, you'll never have that experience anywhere else you ever eat.
Why is he saying
it's just
Chipotle?
like, you know, remarkably groundbreaking what they've done at the place.
I told you about the old lady saying Chipotle.
I think the first week I moved here, there was a Chipotle and I wanted to try it just to try it. And if I remember correctly,
he's saying it wrong.
Ate a Chipotle twice ever. I
think
the first
to cry.
Hold on. Sorry,
it really makes me feel rage.
The first week I moved here, there was a Chipotle and I wanted to try it just to.
He's serious, dude. What letter did he just drop from that?
T. Chipotle. Oh my god, Chipotle. He's saying Chipotle.
Chipotle. What letter did he drop from that?
T. Chipotle. Right? What? Am I stupid?
No, but what do you think? Why do you think he might have dropped the letter?
Oh, because T died.
Yes.
He killed him. Sorry, I don't think about T a lot, so.
Well, I think about him every day since we lost him. Okay.
Try it, and if I remember correctly, I think I want to say I got like a burrito, and I thought it tasted good. And then if I remember one more time, since I've lived here, and this was ages ago, I got like a bowl, one of those bowls you can get, and I thought that the bowl was just okay. And that's the last 2 times I've ever eaten there.
the fucking ironclad memory that he has for what dishes he's eaten at Chipotle over many years.
You mean Chipotle?
Oh, sorry, excuse me, that Chipotle. But he doesn't have the like mental fortitude to like realize that he's talking to a chat bot on YouTube.
Yeah, nope.
Mostly because there's really none near me, nor does it really appeal that much to me.
You
okay.
like Mexican,
but
you dent.
my wife and I have eaten at Qdoba before, which I think is supposed to be like a direct competitor. And at Qdoba, I usually get this bowl. They have this like hot chicken bowl. It's called like Cholula hot chicken. And so I use the Cholula hot sauce on chicken. And I usually get like black beans, rice.
I had a burrito.
Bro, he's giving us
like
his fucking order now.
Like onions, peppers,
God damn
and
it.
stuff like
God
that.
damn it.
And queso. That's really good. Whatever that is, whatever that bowl is at Qdoba, that one I really like, and I've gotten that quite a few times. I think that's delicious.
Aunt Peggy, I brought home some Qdoba.
With Chipotle.
Oh, Luann, you're a lifesaver. Dang it, you got mine with the sour cream, Luann. You know I can't have that. Dad, I'll have yours.
Oh my God.
But as for Chipotle, meh. And you know, I think what really killed it for me was when they had the freaking E. coli outbreak. Was it E. coli or was it salmonella?
E. coli?
It was one of the two.
This has to be an act.
You seriously speak English? You fucking monster?
Salmonella, E. coli.
The E. coli. E. coli.
Chipotle, E. coli.
Chipotle.
As for Chipotle, meh. You know, I think what really killed it for me was when they had the freaking
Oh my God.
E. coli outbreak. Was it E.
coli?
coli or was it salmonella? It was one of the two. They had an outbreak at their stores like many years ago.
Say it right.
And after that,
Steven Dad's okay
if they're
right
that
I'm
poor
dying. I
at
can't
keeping
imagine
health
how
standards
he's
at the
dying.
stores, why the fuck would I ever eat there ever? And I never did since. So, like I said, probably 10 years ago I ate there once, and then maybe like 9 years ago I ate there another time, and that was it. And I haven't eaten there since, and I have no.
What?
Why do you have such a specific memory of it then? I think it was like 9 or 10 years ago. I don't know. I never gave it another shot since. Like, what a fucking I don't know. He's grinchy. He's just a Grinch. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's a Grinch.
He's a know-it-all Grinch bitch.
Yeah.
Desire to. So.
All right. Sniff, snort, sniff.
Minzu, no, we're not playing Persona 3 Reload. No.
Okay. Why?
Any recommended Firehouse sandwiches to try out? The one that I got that I really liked was
How about
called
death?
The arsenic sandwich.
Shit.
Yeah.
It was called the shit sandwich.
Rat poison.
No, I think it was called the Firehouse Club.
Club?
No, I can't remember what it was called, but I'm pretty sure it was various meats, and I think it had bacon.
Various
like
meats?
all the veggies.
Do you have various brains? Shut up.
How the fuck can he remember his Qdoba order from however long ago?
But not an email from today.
Oh, not this sandwich that he's been like raving about.
Oh, right.
Right? Like, this is like a uncharacteristically like vague sandwich description for me.
It had meat, bread, condiments. Wow.
There is very little zip, almost no tang.
Yeah, it wasn't very
right
robust. Wait, I need a screenshot of that.
And this is Thriller Night, and no one's gonna save you from the pig roach. Is that tonight?
They load it up, and it's super delicious. It's like sweet. It's a sweetness,
Yeah.
but then you get like a
Cat gets very
tanginess, and you get all
Dude,
the
wait.
Oh my God. What? I was reading chat.
Listen.
bacon. I think it had like all the veggies, and you get it however they load it up, and it's super delicious. It's like sweet. It's a sweetness, but then you get like a tanginess, and you get all the savoriness of the meats. It tasted delicious. The only other I've only had 2 there.
I was joking about
the other
tang.
that I had was a
Oh my
chicken
God.
Sort of practical joke.
It tasted delicious. The only other I've only had 2 there, and the other.
You're on camera. You know that, right? Like I had to scratch my nose a few times. My nose was itchy on stream last night, but I didn't fucking pick it.
Right, you gotta like you can close your camera or something. You really gotta dig in there for a little while, do something gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh my God. So in the name of the Father, the roach, and the wiping of the chair, the holy gout. So he wipes it on. I think he attempts a wipe, but it fails. I think the landing doesn't stick, so to speak. So he's got to go for the lip because it's got the appropriate roughness that he knows it's going to scrape off his thumb.
Like sandpaper?
Most effectively, yeah, exactly. His lips are so dry and cracked that they're probably just like really sharp too. The dead skin. So that's what I'm going to use to scrape the booger off my thumb after I've failed in wiping it on my chair. Yeah, that's what I think happened right there. Yeah, we got to pick. The
other one that I had was a chicken one, which is this roasted
into the
chicken,
neck tuck,
and they slice it up.
Whoop.
He's been doing the turtle thing a lot.
This thing called love, it just can't handle it. It swings, it jives.
And they slice it up, and then you can get whatever you want. So I had like provolone cheese.
Oh yeah, like most restaurants. Fuck off.
Okay,
move
so
on.
is he just incapable of resisting the urge to describe a sandwich in every single painful detail? Because earlier I was giving him shit for that, but now he's just going overboard.
And that was really good too.
It's hard for me to not talk about like
or something like
pride and dishonor if somebody brings it up. I get it, but I can also stop.
Yeah.
This bitch
just loves food so much, which is fine.
So,
but it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so weird. On the left.
I'm well aware Persona 3 Reload is free on Xbox Game Pass, but I've told you guys daily why we're not playing it. I don't know why I would need to repeat myself.
I don't know
why. Not enough money.
So, I think we'll just skip
and
it.
Okay, well, I'll just be an asshole about it.
No, Moxer says, do you think another Batman Arkham game would have been the solution? I would have preferred a Superman game.
Dum-dum.
No, the Arkham trilogy ended at the end of the trilogy.
Oh, shit,
done. Move on to something different. But it doesn't, like, this whole infatuation with the Suicide Squad is insane to me. All right?
Some people like it.
I don't know who thought it was a good idea.
I don't care if it's a new
Who the fuck cares about the Suicide Squad? A bunch of D-team villains and Harley Quinn combined together to be stupid and irreverent and immature and violent.
You should.
It's like 1990. Really, that's like the 90s comics. That's what was hot in the 90s. You had anti-heroes. Like Punisher became popular. Deadpool became popular. Something like Suicide Squad would have been popular in the 90s. Why do we care about it now? I just don't understand why everyone's obsessed.
Because people do.
With that. It's stupid. So
when
you have the entire community clamoring for content, we want a Superman game. How about a Flash game? How about
busting out? Like that is really
anyone in the Justice
funny.
League that hasn't had a game yet, fucking Wonder Woman, right? Could make an amazing game.
The shirt.
All these heroes in the DC universe untouched. Let's do Suicide Squad instead.
Wonder
What
Woman,
fucking moron at that company?
I don't know if that'd be good.
Dunce
Maybe.
was in a position of power and thought Suicide Squad was the way to go. I'm just at a complete fucking loss to anyone with knowledge of any of these characters.
Like Arkham Asylum is a great game because it takes a lot of really specific things about Batman and kind of like expands them into a way that like a normal person can experience, right? There's like hiding and stuff and doing traps on people and scaring people, right? It's all that. And then there's also beating people up and stuff.
Cool.
But Spider-Man, there's lots of like swinging around and like shooting webs, right? And that's like what Spider-Man does. But like a character like the Flash, like the Flash just like runs fast, right? And he is fast. So like that's kind of hard to sort of like put into a video game and make interesting or make it different from Batman, right?
Fast traveling everywhere and ruining it.
And Wonder Woman, I don't know, you could have like a maybe
whip.
like so you can have
an
like
invisible plane.
Oh, that's a good idea. The flying around in the invisible plane. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You could do the LA Noire like interrogation thing where you
do the SpongeBob thing where you lose it.
What's that?
Do you lose the invisible boat mobile?
Oh no! Then what happens?
Then they find it, but I don't remember how.
Oh, okay, but they lost it
Long
because
time ago.
they forgot where they parked it or something.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah. Green Lantern would be an interesting game.
Wow, that could be
like a Suicide Squad game. You have to be stupid. I'm sorry. That was
I think so. The
decision,
Green Lantern is like, well, I mean, it would be hard to make it into a game, but like the Green Lantern is someone who is like, his power is like derived from his creativity, right? Because like the ring just sort of like materializes.
All I know is that movie was bad. So.
I mean, that's probably the hardest I've laughed in a Marvel movie is in the like the post-credit scene of Deadpool 2 when he spoiler alert,
my god, yes,
he goes back, like steps through like a time portal or whatever and goes back in time to Ryan Reynolds, the person reading the script for Green Lantern, and he's like, this is gonna be great, and he gets shot in the back of the head by Deadpool. That's actually so that's probably the only time I've really truly laughed at a something that happened in a Marvel movie because you know I'm a sophisticated film watcher. Studio probably for asses off to try to make this game good. No, it's got to be a team-based shooter. Games as a service. And what happens? Games as a service falls apart. Oops. Now we got to change the game halfway through to not take out the games as a service. Just like they did with Gotham Knights. They did it with this one. It's like, you fucking idiots. You all try to jump on a bandwagon so late.
Calm down.
And then it blows up in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Really dumb. So, really stupid. And I agree with you. I don't want to. I think the Arkham trilogy is perfect. I mean, I like Arkham Origins, you know? Superman would have been great, or anyone. Like, just pick a character people want. That we're already asking for. Instead of, let's go off the fucking edge of the cliff like a lemon and jump in the ocean with some stupid idea that some idiotic CEO probably came up with.
What is happening?
Moxery says Warner Brothers just wanted a Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like if the Guardians movies didn't work out, we got a video game. People would also be saying,
how come you can read Mark Serris's paragraphs, but you couldn't read that other guy's paragraph?
Jade?
No, I mean, funny enough, the Guardians game.
Yes.
sad message that you should
sad
have read?
medical issues. But there was the guy the other night who, when Phil was having his meltdown, or one of his meltdowns, he was like, Phil, you really need to take a mental break from stuff like this. Everyone gets mentally tired, and you probably haven't had a vacation in 9 years. So you might want to think about that, maybe. And he's like, I can't. Look at this guy just typing his heart out to me like I'm going to respond.
If I take a day off, it'll ruin me.
I'm going to respond. I'm reading to the camera right now, okay? But
do well, and it was superb. The Guardians of the Galaxy game was great, and no one played it because it had a bad rep because of Games as a Service, because of Avengers. It wasn't even a Games as a Service game, and it got a bad rep because of Avengers the year before, right?
He did a fast speed tongue thing.
I use an electric razor because I have incredibly sensitive skin. If I use a straight razor, my skin
I don't
will swell up
want to
and
hear
inflame.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
If I used a straight razor, no, you'd cut
just use
yourself.
like a Mach 3 like the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. You'd slice your face off if you used a straight razor. Phil. What are you talking
your
about?
face would be a little bit pink, but as is everyone else. You're not special, is the thing.
He'd cut himself to the jaw.
It wasn't even a Games as a Service game. And it got a bad rep because of Avengers the year before, right?
Can we pass this? Oh my god.
No, I want to listen to what he says about the straight razor.
It's so boring. Oh boy.
I use an electric razor because I have incredibly sensitive skin. If I use a straight razor,
God, you're not special, you fucking snowflake piece of shit.
I have incredibly sensitive skin. If I use a straight,
he needs baby oil. Oh look, hey, a penis.
There you go. Here's another one.
Jalapeno.
Straight razor, my skin will swell up and inflame and become infected. When I first had to start shaving when I was a teenager, I was using a straight razor for a good 6 to 8 months.
So I don't think that's true.
And what ended up happening was my entire face broke out with disgusting acne. Like insanely bad.
That's because you were in puberty, dum-dum.
And also probably because you're filthy. Probably because you're scratching your face with your dirty ass nails, and you're giving yourself massive blackheads on your freshly shaved skin.
Putting on Linda's makeup before she washed her face. Yeah, it's dirty.
Exactly. Not washing his face before or after shaving, using dull blades, shaving his face with the one that he shaved his butt with, probably.
Yep. And he said, you have really bad skin, and there's nothing you could do about it. It's in your genes, because my mom also has really bad skin.
My genes are in the
wash. One of the things I recommend, you go with an electric razor. Yeah, it's not going to be as precise as a straight razor, but it doesn't take a layer off your skin.
I had bad acne once. That's that story.
No one uses,
every single razor
shaving.
There is, if you scrape something on your skin,
you're not going to get the same level of inflammation and problems. The thing
film of skin comes off.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
That's why tattoos have to be redone.
I feel like I've only used a electric razor once on my face, but I felt like that's been way worse than just a little bic or something.
It depends, right? But not just straight razors do this. It's every single thing you scrape on your fucking skin. It's gonna peel it off. You have to.
That's the point.
You have to exfoliate.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. That's the point. You're
it's good for you.
Yes, because you got a bunch of dead skin all over your face, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. He's talking about it like he has to go to a barber every day to shave his disgusting goatee. But again, electric razors.
He's the only one that can stand the smell.
I've never felt like an electric razor was better for my face at the end of the day,
I used one once, and that was
maybe I've only used it. I have only used it once too, so maybe I just haven't haven't had the right experience with one. But
that's when people start shaving their legs. They use those.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
really?
it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, not a straight razor.
I have improved over the years. When I was a kid, they weren't as good.
I don't shave my face at all anymore.
Well, at shaving,
I know.
Do a pretty good job, I would say.
I went beard mode.
I've used an electric razor for ages.
Weird.
That's okay.
I literally used a straight razor for about 1 year of my life, and then I had to stop.
Why?
You didn't though. A straight razor is a specific thing. He's not Sweeney Todd.
Gillette.
Any theater fans in the group here?
I love Sweeney Todd so much.
Yeah, you like the Johnny Depp one, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah. Go. You know who's really good in that is Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's a shitty dermatologist.
I did a great job.
Plus, I just love Helena Bonham Carter so much. She can do no wrong.
This is where the true Detractor Civil War is going to start because I cannot stand that bitch. Cannot stand her. You don't have to. You don't have to. And that's what brings us together is that we can disagree on things. I cannot stand this bitch.
Who has a better beard? What do you mean? Do you mean between me and Snood? Probably Snood.
Yeah, probably me.
Yeah.
The dermatologist that put me on Accutane.
Yeah, I like her.
And I took it for about a year, and it changed my whole metabolism, and it also gave me depression.
Gave you depression? Okay, bud. Okay.
please don't laugh at that, you fucking asshole. People like seriously get on Accutane and like attempt, you know what, sewer slide, right? That shit like fucking happens.
I was on proactive.
Okay, and I heard that doesn't not as bad as Accutane. Right, but like,
and it helped.
On teenagers, Accutane can really, really mess you up.
Fuck you up.
And if it's true that he was on Accutane and it did give him like some kind of psychosis, which I kind of doubt. I kind of doubt.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He's just saying that to make himself seem different and special, and he's not.
He talked about how he was on a cocktail of medications. Like
it's not true.
I think he was. I think he's talking about Accutane and like gout
and
medicine,
like ibuprofen.
Right.
And I took it for about a year, and
like
it changed my whole metabolism, and it also gave me depression.
Metabolism.
So I mean, yeah, here I am, like a happy-go-lucky teenager, and I start taking Accutane. And within like 6 months of me taking it, I'm like having crazy thoughts in my head.
I believe that.
So
I've
sad
seen
and shit.
People who've
I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Then come to find out years later,
I've just seen people who
that one of the lesser known side effects of Accutane was depression in teens. So that's why I felt like that when I was in high school. Like, well, that would have been nice to know when I was fucking depressed.
Bro, shut your fucking mouth. When I was depressed.
If you knew depression, then why are you don't whatever? Never mind.
Sorry,
you know what I mean.
It also doesn't cause depression. If I recall correctly, it actually causes psychosis. Like it causes psychosis or suicidal ideation, right? Like so.
And psychosis can be like lumped into that group.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call.
He was never depressed.
Gonna drop an X on this one, actually.
This is one of my most hated things is when people will say depressed.
I'm glad you're enjoying the Infinite
sad
Wealth
or
playthrough,
anxious instead of nervous.
No, I've never made homemade ice cream.
This motherfucker's never known depression. I will tell you that and bet my life on it.
Seems like it would be pretty complicated, no? Churning your own ice cream?
Huh?
Joel Loft says, I finished Amnesia the Bunker recently. It made me wonder which Amnesia game is my favorite and why. Machine for Pigs is definitely the one. For sure it sucks. But outside of that,
Machine for
I think
Pigs
all the other
was
three are
made
unique. Like the
by
first
a
Amnesia
separate
is rough around the
group.
edges.
Oh, really?
But it's still a decent game.
Frictional Games helped make it, but it wasn't just them.
What was the one
like
that you were
Soma
saying, like
and
the desert?
rest
That
of
one
the
was
Amnesia
pretty good,
games.
except the ending is fucking
Like Soma
bizarre.
was a fucking masterpiece. Of course, he's not going to fucking mention that one.
Soma's a great
But for
game.
most of the game, it's pretty good.
Soma's amazing.
The Bunker's also quite good. I think that they're all unique experiences.
You
It almost feels
what
like
the
a
fuck?
horror anthology.
So many people
in a way,
hated,
right? Even though some of them tied
Rebirth.
together,
I liked it because it was fucking
it has
gross
this
and
kind of
weird.
anthology feeling now.
That must
I
be why
think
you
they
like me
all
so
kind of
much.
stand out for themselves. But
Probably.
Machine for Pigs sucked. That thing was not scary at all. It was very annoying.
BITW.
He's
SC
forgetting
Chargers tried the
Penumbra,
Firehouse
too.
Steamer.
BIPW
Next time it's
Austin
pastrami and
says
corned beef.
Soma.
That sounds amazing. I saw that on the menu, but I never tried
Ah,
He's talking to you, Indrid.
Oh boy.
What kind of curry does Cat make? Japanese
Actually,
style.
it is Soma all
So
cats.
it has
just saying.
carrots,
Oh, jeez.
yellow potatoes, chunks of meat, and we go with pork.
It's based on the theory of
And
somatization.
this curry sauce.
Theory
that,
if you took
she
a
buys
human
the
mind out of a
pigs,
human body
and
and put it
add,
in
like,
something
chicken
with
stock and other
similar
things to it, and you make a
senses, would it
sauce, and
know
you
if
cook
you
all
didn't
that
tell
in
it?
the sauce,
Maybe,
and
and
then you put it
maybe,
over
or
white
would
rice.
you,
It's super
or
duper
would
good.
you? And then they
I
find
tend
out
to
you
think
don't.
no.
The one in the desert was Rebirth. Thank you.
I tend to think
Sometimes
no,
you can
you
even
wouldn't
tell
know.
them
Rebirth.
they are
I
a
liked
robot and
Rebirth
they don't
until the
believe
end.
you.
The ending was weird.
Right.
But
like
for the
you
most part, the game was
encounter a
entertaining.
few of those. And it's very sad, and I love it. Machine for Pigs was not great, but it also wasn't strictly frictional game. So
I think it's time for us to adjourn the show.
That's
for
a little,
now.
a little better.
Thank you for showing with me here today. Sorry that we
I
had to do
hate
the
you.
stupid copyright segment, but I felt like I had to do it.
You did not
right?
have to do that.
You
just made yourself
It's a
look
necessary
guiltier.
thing once a year to
My
remind
mom
everyone
kept
that's what
imitating
happens on
the
YouTube,
om
and you
in
got
the
to deal
car,
with it now.
too, by the way.
Again, apologies all around for anyone who suffers with
That
copyright
doesn't
bullshit on
make
YouTube. It
my
ain't right.
content
It's
come
just
back,
not right.
Phil.
No one should be going through that nonsense. It's it's unfair
Then don't do it.
that people can abuse copyright the way that they do, and
But
YouTube
it's not
does
my
nothing
problem,
about it.
fucker.
Don't
I think
do
it's
it.
really messed up, quite frankly. But I've done
Why
everything
don't you
I
quit
can.
YouTube and then
doesn't
I'll feel
care.
better?
Yeah, I would help.
Yeah.
And I hope for the best.
But
Really, I hope that people will get together one day and do something against YouTube
no,
to try
you
to fix
won't.
this.
You don't
because
care.
Us little guys, it seems like we're powerless to do
Us
anything.
little guys.
They want us to lawyer up. You know, here's what gets me, right?
Oh, no, no,
I'll
no,
end
no,
with
you
this.
said
Actually,
bye.
yes,
You
yes,
said
yes,
bye.
yes. When I was
He said
talking with
bye.
YouTube chat, and their answer is get a lawyer. You know what that says? Get rich. That's literally the answer.
No.
You were!
So if you have any problems with anything that YouTube does
Oh,
wrong,
I have a Machine for
be
Pigs.
rich
Cool.
or fuck off.
Wow.
Because a normal person can't just hire a lawyer. A lawyer charges
they
no
can.
exaggeration.
Yes, they
around
can.
What do you
There are-
think?
there's sliding scale. There are people that don't charge like your whole life. You're so fucking stupid.
Normal people can't do these things. Now, I have several tax attorneys and tax lawyers, okay? But I'm a normal person, too.
$5,000 to my tax attorney.
Well, I have a tax guy. Yeah, so get rich or die trying.
Yeah.
Right? Like 50?
$200
Never
an
retire.
hour for their services. So for a lawyer to do anything, even to have a conversation, to talk to YouTube, you're going to bill thousands of dollars. So YouTube says if you have any issue with us and you think we're doing something wrong, get rich. Or else fuck off.
Or die trying.
What kind of an attitude is that?
That's not what they
So
said.
you're not going to talk with me.
You just
You're not
made
gonna work
that up.
with me. You want me to get a
You have
lawyer
no
to have a
case.
conversation with you. What an elitist attitude,
Murdoch.
right?
What?
I hate that. That's trash.
Says the
That's
faux
completely
pas
against
rich
anything I
person.
believe in. You know, they should have an open line with people
I don't
to
have
talk
thousands. Feels
about
bad.
this stuff. Don Fanucci is ridiculous. He's $200 pretty fair. You should be able to
should
get
talk
everything
to
out
Morgan
in that
and
time.
Morgan.
You're insane.
Oh, really?
Just the initial meeting with the lawyer will be over $200. You understand that?
That's
right?
what the
It's a
thing is.
retainer,
lawyer
you
does,
dumb
they
pig.
bill
That's
you
what the thing is for,
ridiculously.
the initial consultation. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he said, and you can just figure it all out at that point.
It's
You're
like going
insane.
to see a psychiatrist.
Just
the
the
first time.
initial
You
meeting
pay
with the
a good
lawyer will
chunk,
be over
and then
$200.
it's not as bad.
You understand
Yeah.
that, right?
It's
Anything
pretty
a
typical
lawyer
in
America.
does, they
You grew
bill
up here,
you ridiculously.
Butthead.
All right. Oh, I know, because I've dealt with lawyers before.
So you're
This
rich?
is a lie!
Are you saying you're rich? Then you have lawyers because you're rich.
It's ridiculous. They make a phone call. Well, that's a minimum 1 hour billing. $200.
Oh, good point.
Anyway.
That
point.
seems
So-
like a lie.
Thank
No,
you.
it's,
He's
no, it's
also
true.
rich.
It's true. Like to get like
But the way he said it, you know.
yeah, I know. He's acting like it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to do something. Like when if you like retain someone for 2 months or whatever, then yeah,
Right.
yeah, I will. But like,
See,
Paul,
I charge a contingency fee for personal injury cases. No upfront money. I don't charge domestic violence victims. I charge $150 to $350 otherwise. So that's fair.
there you go.
That's just fair, and it seems reasonable. Like, fuck.
So you don't work on a contingency basis? No.
What?
Money down.
for a great
That's a
show,
joke.
let's now start talking
just
about
funny the
next
way that you
week's
say them.
marathon
I
and
might not get
settle
it,
in
but you
exactly
make
to
me
what we're
laugh.
going to be doing. But in the meantime,
I like that he looks like Redemption Gaming here.
we're in the home
He
stretch
does.
of winter.
Sorry.
We're enjoying
I
games.
just,
We're
do we have
having
to snort?
fun. I hope that you guys are
You're
liking the
fair.
vibes. Hopefully Silent Hill today is good. If not, I guess we'll talk about it because we're going to play it and, you know, and comment on it.
Tip you fools. Tip you fools.
Yeah, don't
But
you
yeah,
get popcorn.
thank you for watching.
I did
Thanks
not
for
think they're
listening.
popcorn.
Thanks for chilling.
I do.
Thanks for
And I'll see you
chilling.
tomorrow. on the
Jinter's
Level 1
coming.
Podcast.
Ugh.
Nice.
Don't say it
I
weird
hate
like
you.
that, please.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel bad for Cat.
All right. So
I'll see you tomorrow
let's get
night,
set up
honey,
here, guys.
in the level 1 bed.
Ugh.
This is creepy, right?
Yeah. Why
It
is
looks
it
like
like
Leanna.
this? It does look like
know.
Leanna.
When I
I have
change
no clue
like
where to put the camera.
sources and stuff, it's,
Obviously, I don't
it's
even know what
already
this game
set
is like.
up.
I thought someone had said it was first person, but then I
See,
saw a
that's the thing is
screenshot
that I
online
always
that was
wonder why, you know, he's got all these people who are helping him and stuff, right? How is
Yeah.
there not someone who has set up an entire, like,
Like a guide.
not even a guide, but you can just set up sources and scenes and export them
Yeah, you
to
exported
someone.
the file, the whole file for me.
Exactly. Like, how has someone not done an overlay for him and, like, actually made it good, right? It's
Right.
that to me is what tells me that there aren't any people who are actually trying to help him and are just trying to like get close to him so they can like troll him later down the line, which
Right.
again, that's funny. Whatever.
It
Not
is.
that I encourage it or whatever, but
No.
like if there were real people helping him, the first thing that I think anybody with even a smidge of
Fix this.
with even a little bit of experience in like streaming or like
I
what
could do it.
looks good is be like, okay, just make a layout that makes sense. Here's a bunch of OBS scenes and sources, and you're good. There, you never have to fuck around with your scenes like this, like an idiot ever again.
Yeah.
over the shoulder
Two
third
good
person.
points.
I was like,
he doesn't like change. That's true.
so maybe
Absolutely. And then
people just don't know
Silent
what they're talking
Weapons
about, or
misread
maybe
it as
parts are first
Silent Hill
person.
the
I don't
snort
know.
message.
The H is very
Love
close.
that.
Like that'd be
There we
easy
go.
to Photoshop. Right?
So,
Just gonna
very
erase
briefly,
the
I'm just
tail
going to
off
run and use the
H
restroom.
there.
And then we're going to begin.
Rihanna.
Now, people are saying it's about 2 hours long, but keep in mind that the fact that I'm an
love
interactive
that song
streamer,
so
we're
much.
probably going
Me
to be
too.
talking during this
I like
playthrough
that
and
one about
everything.
the
We'll
snow on
change
the
that,
hills.
I'm sure, make it a little
Oh.
bit longer.
Let me find it.
Country Roads by John
We'll see
Denver.
what it's all about.
No.
All right, so just give me a couple
Sticky
minutes.
necks.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to go use the restroom. and then we will begin. Thanks. I'll be right back.
Snow-covered hills.
Oh, a landslide. Landslide by Stevie Nicks.
Landslide. Yeah.
Oh, mirror in the sky. What's a DSP parody of Landslide?
Fuck, I'm on the
Gin
spot.
Gin Brain, maybe?
Gin in my eye.
Bland guy. I don't know.
Bland guy screaming at a TV screen.
Where's
I
my
climbed a mountain and I turned
tips?
around. I climbed the stairs. Didn't want to turn around. I'm too winded.
Okay, that's
I don't know,
good.
Something
good.
like that. I'm just talking. Gave this game 90 minutes and quit. Wait, and I quit. Phil.
Do you know what this is? The short message, the snort message?
I don't. Explain.
I don't know what it is either. But I was wondering,
let's
it's not because I know that the Silent Hill devs did some kind of weird like AI generated online Silent Hill thing that you could like participate in somehow. I don't really know.
Let's see. Here it is. Wait. Oh fuck! I gotta find it. Holy God! TLDR.
Oh God. But it's
no.
It's not what I was just describing, so that's good.
Wait. Oh, okay. There are multiple loops throughout the game, and they're great at ramping up the tension. In one, Anita walks around her old apartment. Oh fuck! I'm spoiling. Hold on.
Okay, so
There's a bunch of loops.
it's
Is
just
it
a bunch
PT?
of short. It's not PT. I don't
Silent
think.
Hill game, but something's missing. In this one, you follow a teenage girl named Anita who wakes up in an abandoned apartment building after getting strange text messages from her friend Maya.
Money.
Sweet.
Okay.
Anita goes out to find her. Along the way, she confronts her
I gave
trauma
this
and
game
guilt.
90 minutes and I quit Phil.
While getting sucked, thank you,
What?
Jay. While getting sucked into a horror straight out of her tortured psyche. Does that sound familiar? If you've played Silent Hill 2 or any of the other games made after it, you bet it does.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
so it's
Sounds kinda fun.
a Silent Hill game. Don't particularly want to watch this. I think I'm good for the day. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Ms. Cold. Ms. Cold.
Mr.
Master Snood.
Master
Snood.
Snood.
The bat cave is ready, sir. The cat cave. That's funny.
The cat's cave.
I forgot to do the instant transmission sound when he disappeared, so pretend that I did that. I'm gonna redirect people to Raw Phil today,
That's
so
a good idea.
you can go chill over there. Thanks a lot for hanging out.
Have a
on
good
the Beam.
weekend.
Thanks a lot, Beamers. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your
Thanks.
weekend.
Thanks,
So I'm gonna say goodnight, Indrid. Indrid, say
Okay.
goodnight.
Good night, Indrid.
That,
Good night.
I didn't say Simon Says. Blah!
Good night, Snooty.
All right, let's see you later, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye bye.